Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're playing more 7th Citadel. Welcome, welcome. Hello everyone joining live. Hello, Matthew, Tara, C-Mitch, Ra. Hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm losing track of days. Yes, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday if you're watching live. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Today we're playing jar carriers. So we're carrying some jars, assuming we're trying to get back to the Citadel with those jars. That's what we're playing today. Let's see if we can make it. Well, we're injured. There's our current numbers. It's only been 1 day since we streamed, so I don't expect any kind of crazy shakeup. But there they are, just in case we need to know them. Just for the funds. Still not a top 1,000 game. Too bad. Thought it had potential. Just obviously is hot trash. But yeah. All right. Kristen, hello. Hello. So yeah, so we can go, I guess, just to the bookmark and do all the housekeeping pre-scenario stuff for jar carriers and get right into it. And thanks to all 9 people who've liked the video already. Thank you so much. Or like the stream, I guess, which will eventually be a video. But it's all video. Just live video. I don't know. Anyways, tomorrow we should be playing Lord of the Rings, Journeys to Middle-earth. Shout out to that stream campaign we're playing. We'll be continuing Arkham Horror, the Living card game this weekend. Stay tuned for that. Those are already scheduled. You can set reminders and all that business. Check out the playlist section on the channel. If you're looking for many of the other campaign games or one-off, whatever, Euros, story, legacy, competitive, cooperative, solo, whatever playthroughs you're looking for, good place to start is in there. Or just searching the channel for whichever game you're looking for. Self-plug over. All right. Do you have 2 or 3 jars collected thus far? 3, right? It's like each objective is a jar, right? We got 3, and then I said 3. I went 3 because every other scenario, like kind of like I just felt like in this game what it has kind of been teaching me, which again they can pull the rug out from under you and mess with your assumptions. Was that 3 was kind of a safe number based on things we read before for like, if you have this many, read this conclusion versus this conclusion. I always felt like 3 would be safe out of the 5 I assume we could get based on it kept saying we could grab objective 1, 2, or 3. I even thought like they might ask you which jars you grabbed. And that could still happen. So I could get punished if like I didn't take number 4, which I could have. I could have taken like 5, 4, and 2, you know, and maybe they'll test us on that. But I just went with, I'll just go in order and roll the dice, see how it happens. And I thought 3 was a safe play to just get out with 3. Because I didn't want to keep pushing it. And knowing we weren't going back to the Citadel, I feel like it's testing me on like, if you push it too hard, you might not have enough endurance to get back to the Citadel or whatever. So in my mind, like 3 was kind of the middle ground. That's what I was kind of aiming at. That's why I went that way. If I didn't explain it really clearly yesterday, which I probably didn't. That's what I was thinking. So I was like 3 and I'm out. And that 3 was harder to get than I thought it would be. But I probably could have gone for more, maybe, but I didn't trust the way the exit was popping up or not popping up. And I was worried like we'd get into a situation where the exit, there's a monster, and then I run into cards. And then again, I'm like, don't have the endurance to keep pushing for the next scenario for not at the Citadel. So that's my theory. Now let's read and find out if like I'm correct in that or we get to reset and all that stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. But again, don't spoil it. Again, if you're leaving comments, please don't spoil stuff. Yeah, try to, even if you're like not sure you're spoiling stuff, like just, yeah, don't do that. But yeah, because it also hurts other people who might be playing along too, who are like reading comments as they're playing, like, you know, so remember like they might be playing blind-ish too, so don't spoil future stuff just because you played it a bunch and you know the whole thing. You're not cool because you know it all, right? All right, that doesn't make you cool. All right, jar carriers, introduction. Each player returns all their cards with the keyword temporary. Yeah, 3 out of 5, like, you know, jar 4 contains the diamonds. The rest are full of potatoes. God damn it. This is the kind of stuff though I think that way Yogi is like the designer of these games, like they love putting like puzzles and silly clues and things and like testing you in random like gotchas. So like I just picture if I was in the helm and I got to design this game, the funny, silly, stupid stuff I'd put in there. It's like a fine line to you'll piss off some people, right? But like other people will get your humor, but it's at the cost of like people like me, like I must win at all costs or else I hate everything. But you got to realize like you're still having fun while you're playing, and like even though when those bad things happen, like the game's usually balanced for it. Um, what was the other thing I was gonna say? I would definitely put stuff like that in there, where like it's like Arkham Horror does that. I feel the living card game, where it's like they mess with you and like they make you for like a few scenarios make you feel like this is the thing, and you get into like a rhythm, and then they're like and flip it on its head. And I like games that kind of mess with you like that. It only works once though, right? It only works on like the blind playthrough, unfortunately, but it still makes for like some of the coolest gaming experiences when they take those kind of risks, I think. Because in reality, not many people actually go and replay stuff like that anyway, right? It's like, you know, you're not going to not fill like a movie with cool twists just because like, oh, on the second watch, it's not as good. It's like, no, that twist will get people talking and get more people watching it and make more money and, you know, be on people's tongues or whatever. So yeah, so I think it's cool to do that stuff. I think it's worth the risk. Temporary. I wish this said temporary, but it doesn't. So yeah, we're returning 150. We're returning 150. Okay. Unblocks all of my blue cards. I didn't have a lot of fiber yesterday during the scenario, so I have a lot of blockage. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. So I gotta try to eat better when I'm roaming this world, because yeah, lots of blockage. We gotta fix that problem. We gotta fix that problem. All right, let's shuffle these back in after we unblock our second win and our improvise. All right, shuffles all the cards in their discard pile back in their action deck. Okay, what am I shuffling for already? I fall for this every time. I go like step by step. I don't want to read ahead, and then it's like I'm redoing things. Yeah, imagine if someone's favorite movie was 6th Sense. Hey, nothing surprising happens in that movie, for those who haven't seen it. Whoa, spoilers, whoa. Yeah, and they watch it every year as like Lord of the Rings, yeah, and then they're like fall off their couch every time. Whoa! But I will say this. 6th Sense is one of those cool ones with a twist where like you want to rewatch it once to go in with it a different perspective, and then you see that it was kind of like all there all along and things like make so much sense, and it's very cool to see those little like breadcrumbs and stuff. So, but after the second time it's like, nah, you're good. You're good. But there you go, you get 2 watches, which is like pretty high, I think, in today's world of like unlimited unlimited viewing possibilities and like so much to do with your time, so many hobby options. Oh, Fight Club, yeah, yes. Yeah, Fight Club's there too, same kind of thing, right? You're like, once you're like, wait, what the hell? And then you're like rewatch and you're like, okay, okay. I see. Memento, that's one of my favorite movies. Memento, I love that movie. That movie I've literally seen like 10 times, because every time I meet someone who's never seen it, I'm like, we're watching this. You need to see this movie. And I sit down and watch it, and I haven't watched it in a while every time I watch it, and I'm always like, I don't remember everything that happens, and it's an awesome ride every time, because I have memento memory, and I don't remember things that well. I jam way too much stuff in my head every day, and just dump stuff all over the place, and yeah. Yeah, so when I rewatch Memento, which I probably should rewatch it now, actually, it's been a while. Even though I know like the main things, it's like it's still an awesome ride. Like yeah, it's total mind F. I love it. Love Memento. Or my favorite movie for a long time was Usual Suspects. The Usual Suspects. And like Memento was right there with that. Yeah. So I can see like a trend there. But yeah. But the thing, Usual Suspects, I rewatched that so many times because the characters in that, like, I just love the, like, every character and their goofiness and like the humor there too. But like, yeah, I don't know, I just love that movie. I love that movie. 7, yeah, that was up there too. I thought that one right away, but I was like on the rewatch on that one, I don't know. Or like Saw, the original Saw. That reminds me of that kind of, yeah. What's in the box? We've said that many times on this channel since we're constantly playing with things inside boxes. Yeah, interesting. Cool. That was the longest shuffle ever, but I enjoyed it. Thank you for that, chat. I appreciate it. Okay, the foundations have been changing configuration as you walk through them, shifting corridors and rooms with a will of their own that seemed devoid of all logic. That's what they were doing. Okay. Or just annoying the hell out of me with the reshuffles and the cleanups. You're unable to find your way around now that you are back in the open air. You climb a tree that you know to be harmless, from which you can see a stone wall. Was I right? Stone wall. Oh, so maybe we're on this one or on this one. But I was thinking they're going to drop us here. But if we're on a big tree, maybe we can see this wall. Yeah, I had a feeling we came out here. But like the way we kind of went through it, which I don't think is relevant. Like they don't know which way you kind of went through. But I was thinking we might be up here. But I think they've stuck us way up here maybe. But yeah, anyways, let's keep reading. Maybe it'll be more obvious. But I'm getting excited about like my guesses. Okay. Which you can see a stone wall winding through the landscape. Oh, to the south. Okay, I did not read. So we're north of that wall. Oh, geez. Okay. What the hell? It wasn't that far we went under there. The carbon line? You signal to the porters who slide their poles into the handles of the jars, ready to march towards the citadel before the cocoons release their spores. Oh, we have that far to go? So we're like up here somewhere, like up in here. I think that's what, like we're in the forest probably, right? Yeah, we came up in a forest, so we're here. We're somewhere here, or maybe down here. Okay. So oh, I know. I know what we might be able to use to our advantage if they don't give us like some shortcuts. I remember over here, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I know I should be reading, and you're like, Rob, read. It'll make more sense. But I like this kind of like trying to tie things together. I remember. I feel like it's here. Over on this area, there was that whole like castle-y thing on the water. There was that water that went like diagonally north that we could like hop in and flow down or up. Oh, but it had to be all revealed. I was thinking like maybe there's a way we get over here and then like we use that kind of card to like teleport down the water, and maybe we can stop in by Kel over here, right? And drop that gift off and then try to like get back. I don't know. But I need something to speed it up because it's like a lot of cards to travel. But maybe we'll run into those wagon dudes or something and they'll help us. I don't know. The caravan guys. The Ubers. Maybe we'll run into the 7th Ubers. Okay, let's see what we got here. Goal. Primary. Bring back the jars to the Citadel. You must bring at least one jar. Oh, we're going to lose jars on the way? Are they fragile? We don't even know, right? So we're going to lose jars on the way. How is this? How are they taking jars from us? What is this? The characters freely share the following amount of life points among themselves. So we're adding life, we're not resetting to 0? Yeah, so they are testing us. I knew it. I knew if I pushed further in those tunnels, I would come out with like no life left. And I knew they wouldn't let us. I had this feeling. I had this feeling they were trying to like warn you, like you're not going back to the Citadel, and that I think the Citadel is part of the reset and resting, right? So this thematically makes sense. It's like you didn't get to nap or anything. Like you're going with what you got. But for some reason, maybe we did nap up in the tree branches and we're getting 45 health. Okay, I need to spend my Hope Reborns first though here. But I can peek out at 264, right? So I don't think I have that. 264. Okay, okay. Alright. So we're wandering the lanes, got to get the hell back there and not lose too many jars. Assuming they steal jars. The individuals accompanying you are equipped with poles to carry heavy jars so the funeral caterpillars back to the Citadel. Oh, okay. It's like that jar carriers. Oh, but it's different. Each pair of carriers is represented by an objective card. As long as this is in play, consider each character to have a card with the keyword cumbersome. Okay. So remind me, when it asks if we're at cumbersome and like we're getting some stupid fog of war card and I forget because I don't really have a card with cumbersome. But each objective. So I just have one instance of cumbersome is what's happening if this card is in play. When the town icon cannot be seen on your terrain card. Oh, we can drop a jar to reset our action deck back. So if we did come out with so little health, we have a way. So every jar, okay, so if you did push further, for every further push, every further objective we got, if we got up to 5, we'd be down to like, you know, no health left. But then we'd be able to kind of get back like 10 life of resetting our deck-ish. You know, like every time we reset our deck, it's like 9, 10 life we spend, right? So this is a way to reset our deck would be each objective. We just need to bring one jar, right? So we have like 2 resets plus our health. I think we're fine, but like, I don't know how long this is going to take. And we're up in probably uncharted territory with probably annoying exploration cards. Anytime you may block 2 cards with a keyword companion instead of returning an objective card. So if I can block 2 companions to do the above effect while I'm not in a town. This is not confusing at all. When you have no objective cards left, take a 398, and that's a you lose, bro. Everyone at the Citadel is dead. Oh my god. So we're going to 71. I'll just do it now. Yeah, Roz telling me 71. Okay, I'll just do it now. I just want to see everything first before I made any kind of Hope Reborn things, but I guess it's not going to change our life, right? That makes sense. Thanks, Rob. 71. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. But again, we're further away from the Citadel than probably we've ever been. But can I somehow use shortcuts to my advantage? I think I can. I think we'll figure something out. Okay. Oh, no problem, Tara. No problem. I'll try to move slower then. I'll go slow. Yeah, watch. Yeah, I've been spoiling the whole last scenario. Oh, man. Watch it at higher speed. And it's, yeah. If you want to watch me very frustrated, go have fun watching yesterday's episode. But hopefully today it's going to be better. It still was cool, but it's like, man, there were some annoying things I was not cut out to deal with yesterday, that's for sure. But today, let's like, okay, we'll try to like not be in that mood. We'll see, but no promises. No promises. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. I think I get what's going on here. Now, how are we spending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hope Reborn cards? They're fun to watch at slow speed as well. Oh my god, I wouldn't even want to be put through that punishment. Hearing myself talk like this. Okay, let's do the Hope Reborn cards. Okay. Okay. We don't have any secondary objective to bump our defense. Or let's even look at the chart. How can we spend these? Kind of not wasting too much time here. I know it's not wasting time, but you know what I mean. Oh, we can flip a map card, right? I don't think that'll help. Because, of course, the map card I would like to flip is like up here, up here, assuming we're up here, but we don't even have that map card. Oh, I'm not at the Citadel. I can't flip anything. Yeah, I'm not at the Citadel. So that's like all a kick in the newts. I'm allowed to do these though, right? Anytime you may block this and all other Hope Reborn, okay, 10 life, or the test, the fruits of your actions. This doesn't say I have to be at the Citadel, but you think I should be, right? Yeah, I can't flip map cards. I just read the back there, but these I think I can spend, which doesn't make any sense, right? Like, I'm not at the Citadel, so how can I be buffing my Citadel stats or building buildings at my Citadel? But it is any time, right? So thematically, this fails, you know? Like, what the hell? I'm not allowed to explore my maps unless I'm at home, but I can totally, like, increase my home's defenses while I'm out on the road. I generally spend them during the quests. You just do them at the start. Yeah, technically I'm doing it at the end of the previous scenario. That's how I kind of look at it. Because, like, unless I need to spend them for some reason, which I probably should be doing them during the quest, so when I have to take extra, I don't just lose them. Oh no, but they get all blocked, so you can only hit a max. What am I talking about? Yeah, you always hit a max anyway. It's like, who cares? I don't know. But yeah, you're right. Defense. When you flip the... Oh, the scouts come back with the reports. I get it. So I have to be home. So they can't find me out on the road and tell me about the reports? BS. BS. No excuse. It's all a fail. You can't win this argument. It's all silly. All right. Oh yeah, stats can affect outcomes even during the playthrough. I know this. We flip cards all the time. It's like, are you at knowledge level this? And I'm like, no. But if I just spent some of my Hope Reborns before that, I would have been. Yeah. But then it's like, I don't care that much on that. I'd rather hold it to see, like, if something more important comes up in a goal or whatever, you know? That's how I kind of look at it. But since you could do it any time, it's like, might as well try to do it with the important information in front of me, not just like, maybe I'll draw a card that cares about this stat. Maybe. Like random. Okay, let's go. Can we get to one of these outer thingies? Yes, we can. We can get to 311. So if I go... building, 311. That's 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All one shy. I just don't know what I'm doing with the rest even. I think I want another reflex card. That'd be funny. I know that's what you guys want me to do, is just all the reflex cards possible and say I did it, right? Yes. Reflex card randomly in the middle of nowhere. Woo! Another card for the deck. Why not? It's the defense one. Sweet. Okay, so that's 1 blocked Hope Reborn. Oh, so you can increase stuff before getting to the epilogue? Yeah, if it was part of my goal, but I felt like we were okay on the defense. I picked my number and I stuck with it. Yeah, I see what you're saying though. But that you're not playing on like easy though, right? So you can't just be willy-nilly like I do and kind of play loosey-goosey. All right. Building 311. 3 more cards blocked up. Building. And I'm not at the Citadel, so I can't even use this crap. All right. Okay, we'll check the rest later. I know some of them we can't use if we're not at the Citadel, but and then 311. Card, right? Oh, I saw it. Leadership. The development of your community is very important to you. When at least one of your stats scores increases, if you're not at the Citadel, take a... What are they called again? Glimmer of hope, right? Take a glimmer of hope. Will I remember that? No, probably not, but we have it. That's fine. Okay. Not mind-blowing. Obviously, it would be better to get that one a long time ago, but it's cool. That would go into Yogi's playstyle if he's like bumping his stats during the scenario. That would be good. Three more. I'm going to go with, there's no more reflexes left. I got them all. So I'd probably just go with some advanced cards for fun. So we're going to go advanced, whoops. Advanced, and one more. I could just go for one of these on the outside. Yeah. So I'll just get 3 or 6 advanced cards. Is this 6? Yeah, 6 advanced cards, but I have to do it 3 times. Yeah. We'll just do it that way. Okay. Where are these? Oh, yes. The big stack. I don't even like want to pile shuffle this, but there's like way too many here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So based on connection icons, this looks awesome. These look awesome. Based on tests, oh geez, this is actually pretty cool. But will I have that in hand? Probably not, but the connections are good. Symbol's fine. These two would be pretty hot because the way they connect and they have a symbol. I don't even care about this stuff because I never hold these things in my hand. Double symbol over here, but one connection. I see the balance. It's fine. So we're going to go... Man, these go so good between the reflex cards, right? But these also attach to reflex cards nice too. Let's go in the middle. We're taking these 2. Okay. Then I don't want to see the same card. I'm just gonna put those on the bottom and like just draw 4 more. Who cares? Make it a little more interesting. Okay. Oh, hello. That's a symbol. It took way too long to see. What the F? That wasn't on the last ones, was it? No. Yeah, what the F? First aid. You piece of crap. It has the good connection, though, and a wild. I should just take it based on that. You may apply the following effect during any action you're involved in when you're not the active... Even when you're not the active player. Yeah, this is what I need, right? Yes. First aid. Yeah. Stupid effing game. Stupid first aids and injuries and weaknesses. Okay. I'm not a fan of these single stars. I used to think those were the hotness. Back in my day, we used to play on the continents, and these were the coolest. Not anymore. All right. I do like this wild, though. But I should probably take this conjure, but I suck at magic. Like, I don't even know like why I would do that. That's kind of silly for symbols, but I'm going to do it. Because I only care about like my reflex cards getting juiced. And this little connection on the end is pretty hot. So that's what I'm going with. Okay. Greg, afternoon. So you can, okay, we're not at the Citadel right now. Am I not allowed to check off stuff for Hope Reborns? What are you saying to me? I think I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I just can't do some of these. Like, I can't do this because I'm not at the Citadel, but I could do this at the Citadel, not at the Citadel, because it's still going to be producing. I just can't, I'm not at the Citadel to heal and stuff. I'm fine? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you were saying that about, so I was just trying to, please don't tell me I can't be upgrading my deck, please. Oh yeah, I need 4 cards. Watch out now. Okay. This says reflex on it. During the consequence step, for each reflex skill card, you choose to discard from your hand, defense. I don't know. Am I going to have that in my hand when that's needed? That's why I hate these things. They're like situational. Am I just going the 2 star connectors? Like, I mean, that's kind of cool, actually. This cumbersome won't be that good, but yeah, we're reflex bot makes sense. Yeah, okay. It has the word reflex on it. We must take. Okay, and then on these 2, I'll just take the one with the wild in the connections. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll just get rid of these ones. Okay, and now our deck is even bigger for the long journey. 6 more juicy cards, which, I mean, dilutes our whole reflex thing, but we still hoard them in hand and discard them to make symbols, so this increases our chance of getting symbols when we actually use items, but we're losing items, so who knows? Oops. Who knows? I saw the ignore ambush, but it's like, will I have that in hand when it comes up? Like, I probably will never hold that card. Like, it's like, so why do I care? Like, I got ignore brutal. Like, that's a pretty huge one, actually. What are the ones? Tough? Tough is like, if replaying it, if I ever see a card that helps me with tough, like, yeah, tough is annoying. Yeah, any ones that like ignore successes, like, get the hell out of here. You know how hard I work for those successes? Not very hard in my reflex deck. Was it hard to use? I don't know. You just have to like hold it in hand, right? And then like wait for it to happen. So production buildings can work outside the Citadel, yeah. And with your leadership card, you can also take a 49 from bumping stats. No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, not at the Citadel. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't say like during like any time. It's like when you're not at the Citadel. That's right now. Yeah, you're right. You're right, because I'm not at the Citadel. And the stats will increase. Yeah. When at least one of your stats increase. Now, do I get really gamey with it where like one building fires, I get a 49, another building fires and increases a different stat, I take a 49, then the other building increases like the other stat, then I take a 49. I don't know if that's how it was intended to be used, but it is one of the outer edge cards and they all seem pretty nutty, but I don't know. Buildings only increase stats in prep phase. Yeah, your point? Does this say not in the prep phase anywhere on it? Let's check. When at least one of your stats scores increases, if you're not at the Citadel, take a 49 card. Yep, doesn't say anything about preparation phase. So when I'm not at the Citadel during the prep phase, I feel like it's rare that you're not at the Citadel in prep phase. So maybe it's okay to be broken right now. Because I couldn't do that any other time so far. I've always been at the Citadel. So you know what? We're going to break it. And leave your angry comments down below. Also, I built those buildings, right? I did all that work. I got to the outside edge. I earned that card. I'm sure we're getting near the end of the campaign. I'm going to abuse it. Deal with it. Unless you find an FAQ, errata, or something that stops my madness. Quickly, find it now. I have no 49s already though. So I'm like, if I do my buildings, right, I bump my stat 1, 2, 3 stats. So I only get 3 of those cards. What are the 3 stats again? Influence, knowledge, and production. Okay. None of the other ones work outside. Yeah, they're all at yeah, if you're at the Citadel, so like I can't even unblock companions for cheap or whatever. Okay. So I'll take 3 49s. Thanks to my superpower. Ground Shiver is still level 7. I've got my life points already. Let's draw 2 cards. There's our hand. Return all the blocked Hope Reborn cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember to look up your side quests, cards in the world map, and the effects of your built buildings. Reminder, you're not at the Citadel, so only some buildings work. Put a 306 into play. Yeah, we're starting on a new card. Sweet deal. Each player places their figure onto it. 306. Anything else? Anything else you want to tell me, book? Stop reading now. Place the bookmark here. Whenever the game invites you to read the epilogue, read it after removing the bookmark. Okay. So again, our goal is bring the jars back. We need at least 1 jar at the Citadel. We're cumbersome while we have the jars. We can toss jars to heal our whole discard back into our deck. Or we can toss or block like 2 companions, right? Or something. Yeah, 2 companions. But we literally only have 2 companions left. We just have 2. All the rest are blocked. So, yeah. Bookmark, bookmark. There it is. So 306 we need. Here, I guess. Let's throw that out of the way for now. Okay. 306. A small clearing is nestled in the heart of the forest. The area seems to have been left relatively untouched by necro-druidic magic. Since there are birds and a cacophony of insect chirps, the vegetation is so dense to the north that it would be nigh impossible to make your way through the trees and thickets. So it's basically saying, you're at the edge of the map we've created, you can't go north, don't try. So we're like literally on the top edge of that forest, I bet. Yeah. Okay, that's not going to work good on that green screen there. Holy red, what are you doing, camera? All right, anyways. Do we see any sneaky numbers? Do we see anything of note? We can investigate this, which will probably try to kill us. We can look at this, that'll probably try to kill us. And we can go south. Okay. I'll put ourselves in the clearing. Let's shuffle up the V's. The 5 deck. I don't know how much we've seen out of this deck, but it's not that big. We'll probably see some repeats. Yeah. The game will be like, yeah, here's the shortcut, but you're cumbersome, so nah. I'll be like, damn it. That's probably what'll happen, yes. Okay. We're up north somewhere, like way over here, right? So we're gonna be like working our way down this way. Definitely have to like wipe the board a bunch, I'm sure. So let's look at 260, I guess. Let's start looking around, see what's around us. Probably bad, but we're gonna do it. We should probably just get on our way. This is probably all like a waste of time and a distraction. Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth style, you shouldn't be looking at everything because you'll run out of time, but... Oh, the scenario symbol, thank you. I always forget to look at that. Oh, I always thought that was a sack. When I've seen it on cards I was drawing. I thought it was like a sack. But now that I look closer, it's like a vase or a jar, basically. Look at a handle on it. Makes sense now. All makes sense now what it is. All right, let's just pull one here. A few steps away, a large bird is pecking at the ground in search of grubs. If you move any closer, the prey will probably fly away. You might try to hit it with one of the few stones that litter the ground. Discard all 260s from the adventure deck without looking at or revealing at them. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. So this is just to grab a food. I have a food. Food will probably protect me. I'm not worried about eating food so much. Playing on like the easy mode, I usually use this to just like, here, evil cat monster, take this and get out of my hair so I can move on. To avoid complex combat. But I probably could hit this, no problem. Oh, this is a card that I messed up before. Someone left this in the comments. I used the projectile I had. I brain farted. Otherwise, the following actions, consider you've selected a card with the keyword projectile. So I don't get to select a card I have with projectile. And I think I did that on a test before. I was like, oh, I'll use this projectile to help me. But it's the card is telling me I already have one. And because I'm not allowed to use 2 cards with the same keyword, I think is what it's trying to do is block me, you know? Like, no, you can't use your sword. You're using a rock on the ground. So, like, don't try it. So I can't actually buff it. So, like, I have to do stuff from hand, I think, is, like, the idea here. Or something that's, like, with that same symbol that's not a projectile. So I should just go on my way, probably, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to ignore it. I'll just ignore it. I'll go on my way. Yeah, let's not. I don't know how I'm getting the extra successes with what I got, but right now, so... all right, let's spend 1 card, and we're going to look at 405 if it's there. To the west of the clearing, a peculiar tree is growing with basket-like structures made of branches and twigs hanging from its limbs. A slot has been carved into the trunk where the lantern sits. There is no fuel in the lamp, but there is a small carved stone inside. The device is probably magical. Well, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. If you'd like to if you take the lamp with you, more stuff to carry. This is probably going to be cumbersome too, right? Discard this, take a 405. Oh, which is a gold. I saw there's a gold card in there. If you inspect the hanging baskets. No. So what's happening here? This is the classic Rob's a Loot Goblin. We're going to put treasure in a tree, and then we're going to put little traps hanging around it full of like bees or hornets or something. And if I try to poke at the baskets, I get stung or attacked or hung in a tree and die. Or they fall on my head, or I grab the treasure and they kill me, you know. No, I'm not falling for this. No, I'm not falling for this. Nope. Nice try, game. Nice try. Not even falling for it. That's probably the shortcut thing I need to get, though, to like get all the way back to Citadel faster. And I'm like, screw this. Okay, let's do this. You discover a nest in which a female Konya is sitting on her eggs. You could kill her and take her life-giving eggs, but you would risk damaging them. It should be possible to steal one or two of them by distracting the snake, as long as you think you are quick enough. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, during the resulting step of the following action, if you have a flute. Oh, I don't have a flute. And I don't have my companions to help on this test. Let's not, but I like what they're doing here. I like this, but I gotta keep going. I'm sorry. I can't risk it for some goodies. I know it would give me like a green card where I'd be like in shape or focused or whatever, but it's not worth the risk of another weakness card. But yeah. All right, 410, 410. Let's go 410. Okay, I see Adam and what? How come I didn't get? How did Adam's notification pop before Yogi's? What is going on here? Anyways, Adam's been a member for 22 months. Thank you. Thank you for the 22 months of support. Rob doesn't, I know and more, but I know there's more. But thank you on YouTube for the 22 months of support. Rob doesn't go for the loot. Someone call Mel. I think he has a fever. Very nice. Thank you. Yogi, thank you for the super chat. For the Aussie 50. Gambler's Boon. Loot. The Gambler's Boon is what I need to trade that lady for the jam. There it is. Rob Loot. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. No, I know what's going to happen. I do the test, I pull the card, it's going to tell me Lady Luck and this and that. And then I'm dead. No, we're not doing that. I'm not sticking my hand in a tree. I learned about sticking my hand in holes in hills before. I know what these guys are up to. I'm not falling for this. We got a goal, and we're not wasting our time. We're going to get there. And by wasting our time, I mean cards in our action deck. Jago, thank you for the super chat. Rob did it all for the looty. The looty. What? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Get the carrot. Did it. Oh, yeah, did it. It didn't at all. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah, I know what you meant. I hear the song playing in my head. But chat wants to see what happens. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Okay. So here's what I do then. Yeah, I start a poll. And we do take the lamp. Take lamp. Or inspect. You guys are lucky I didn't leave the card yet. Inspect lamp. No, baskets. And option 3. GTFO. Okay? We don't touch it. Okay? We get the F out. We got places to be. All right? I put a poll in the chat. You guys can decide live. What do you want to do? And I know you'll choose whatever you think is funny because you're not at risk here. This doesn't affect you in any way. You know, you don't mind if my character's limping with bee stings and whatever. Or a lamp that magically attaches to me and like makes me spend extra cards for every movement I do because it's so heavy or something. And it bonds itself to me and I can't get away from it. Because it's like a secret genie in there that's like, but it's an evil genie. Yeah, this is what's going through my head. I just assume the worst. This is how I approach this. It looks too juicy. It looks too juicy. 3 wishes? I don't think so. 3 tons of regret. That's what will be happening from this. But go ahead and vote in the live chat. You guys can affect the playthrough. I try to avoid as much as I can in this crazy game. Because who knows what the hell will happen. But, yeah. For science. Get out of here for science. You want to do a science experiment, you buy the game and you do it yourself, okay? You play like the 100 hours it takes to get to this point, and you make that risk, okay? But I have jars that need to get where they go. Yeah. And Adam super chat, thank you. So, and then Rob rage quits. LOL. All right, I'm closing the poll. Thank you, Adam, so much. All right, we'll see what happens. Inspect the baskets. Got 40% of the vote. Take the lamp, 30, tied with leave with 30. Okay, that's what we're doing then. We are inspecting the baskets, which is the drawer test thing, which I don't have anything. Not that it matters, I don't think. So we're going to discard this and take a 427 if it exists. There's just one. What you thought were baskets turn out to be nests. Some contain eggs, but most are occupied by books or scrolls. Wait, what? I was expecting to read giant spider monsters. You have no idea what is going on here, but you grab a book with what you deem to be the most interesting cover. So it wasn't bad? I don't think yet. All right. Okay, hold on. We still have to draw some card. We take a 50. That's like these ones, I think, right? Like yeah, that's like the nature ones, like which I don't really use ever. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it depends on what 405 is. This is true, but we'll add some suspense by just drawing a random 50. It's not all nature? Oh, okay. Well, this looks like nature for now. I'll just go with what I know. So if we ever see this one, this chapter mentions some of the properties of Vigorina, whose seeds provide extra energy when consumed with certain beverages and food. You may not apply the following effect unless this plant can be seen on your terrain card. Oh, it lets you recover 3 more cards when we eat. Oh, and we can get rid of exhausted with it. Okay, neat. But again, we have to see that. Okay. Cool. Put that. Okay. Banish this and take a 405 if it's there. 405 if it's there. You're interrupted by a loud chirping. The foliage stirs as the countless birds that were nesting in the tree flap their wings. Some puff out their plumage menacingly, obviously annoyed by your intrusion. Of course. Oh yeah, my stat increased. Thank you. Yes. So we take another glimmer of hope. So we're at 4 of them now. Thank you. Yeah, we're not at the Citadel. We've upped the stat. I knew I'd forget that. I'm going to forget it more, I promise you. You cautiously back away, hoping the birds will calm down, but their numbers and aggressiveness are increasing. Sneaky test. It's not locked. Okay. So we just need 2 stars. Let's just draw 3. Yeah. Let's just do 3. And yeah, we got 5. We're good. Okay, not that bad. All right, you guys did okay. I got some loot, and we didn't die. I only lost some cards out of it. Very, very minute amount. Very minute amount. So it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, but it wasn't bad. All right, we're going to move. We got to remember there's extra walkage on this one. Reflex. Okay. Did I even look closely at this one? I don't know if we did. What's this all about over here? Oh, we hit the wall already. Oh, I gotta make sure I put my figure on whatever this is, right? Whatever this little path is, I should make sure my miniature is touching it. So it looks like there's a hole in the wall. Okay. Ground Sheaver level 7 or 5. Okay, so we're okay to go here, no problem. But let's look at 232. We'll just hopefully it's just nothing crazy. I don't know why I'm investigating everything. I shouldn't be doing this. I know it's not the right thing to do, especially when I learn there's 2 options, because we always know I get the worst one. Question, have you ever rage quit, Rob? I don't know about rage. There might be. But for sure, I remember one stream I just ended it in the middle of the stream because it was Oathsworn, I remember. And I was like, already was like, this game is just like every week I was looking forward to playing it less and less. And then I remember I came on stream and Mel's like, okay, we're playing it, you know? And then I remember just like, this game is like, it's just not great. And it's like, I don't even want to go through the motions of the story phase was not interesting to me at all because none of it was connected. It was all like no scenario affects the next scenario. It's like no cool branching paths or anything. Spoilers. And the combat mechanics like are so dry and boring. Every freaking boss that we faced was like literally the same crap over and over again. It's just literally, it was a game to sell miniatures that's so generic AF. But some people love it just for that, and that's fine. But for me, I was like, this is a waste of hours for me. I'd rather be playing anything else. In fact, I'd rather be just staring at a wall today. And I literally just ended the stream midstream, deleted it, and didn't want to play the game ever again. So I didn't rage quit. I just had no desire, like I couldn't even fake it. Like I couldn't even YouTube fake a smile on my face like, you know, content creators are supposed to do and pretend like the game is the greatest game ever. I just didn't care. I couldn't. It doesn't matter. The publisher like even gave us stuff for free. Like I can't even do it. I couldn't even do it. It was like, this is, yeah. But Oathsworn is like some people's favorite game. Please understand that. Like, it's my opinion. Who cares, right? I'm just one dude, whatever. But yeah, I just couldn't, man. That campaign, like, was one of the weakest campaign systems I've ever seen. Like, so weak. So weak. And so much generic crap stuffed in that game. Like, literally, they were like, let's just throw everything in from every game we know, but none of it is cohesive at all. It was like, it's a very, like, yeah, they delayed that game so long playtesting it. I literally backed on the late pledge because they sent, like, I watched the designer talk about how they playtested it and how they were working with the community to, like, refine the game and make it even better. And I'm thinking, like, man, okay. They're, like, actually spending years playtesting it. No, what they were spending years doing was avoiding high shipping costs from China and high paper costs, and literally we're just delaying it to avoid those high costs. That's all. That's all. Because what they brought out was nothing special. And yeah. So, but you might play it and think it's the bee's knees. But out of all the campaign systems I played, the campaign system has to be really wowing me and driving me. And to see all the cool campaign twists that other games have put in the meantime, for that game to come out when it did and not do anything that like connects it, like literally your upgrades are meaningless. Which is like the same thing in Madara was the same way, right? It's like you're literally just buying the same weapons with like, let's, instead of a number 1, we're going to put a number 2. And next time you upgrade, we're going to put a number 3. It's like, oh, boring. But at least Madara's scenarios and the gameplay of the scenarios were freaking awesome because they literally just a rip off of Sword and Sorcery. But their scenarios were like awesome. Like their achievements, awesome. Just the story and the world and the theme in Madara is not for me. Like I would just rather play Sword and Sorcery, the game that inspired it. Yeah, that's just me. But anyways, rage quitting, I probably have, but I can't remember. Yogi, I don't know. I've definitely deleted streams for sure, where I've been like, yeah, this is just not for me, and just like I don't need to leave this up here. It's fine. But yeah. But yeah. Oh no, Hauntus, I don't fake it like ever. I don't fake it ever. But like I couldn't even like I don't fake it, but like, you know, I'll whine and complain a whole stream and try to finish it to give the game a chance. I always do that if I can. But like in that situation, I couldn't even do it. I was like, I can't, I didn't have an ounce in my body that wanted to see where that game was going. It just died to me. It got very repetitive and boring. And it felt like any decisions were meaningless. Like nothing mattered. And it's like, if I'm going to put hours into a game, I want their agency. I want my decisions to matter. I want every little decision I make to feel juicy and like I have some control and it's going to make an impact. But literally you're just going on rails through story and your choices and where you go doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. And your upgrades don't matter. How your scenario ends doesn't matter. And you're always going to play the next scenario after the first one. It's a very linear path. And it's like, it's got cool miniatures hiding in boxes. That's like the best thing it has going for it. But like the rest of the game, generic AF. Yeah. So anyways. Other Nurse says, how would you rate 7th Continent from 2017? I don't really rank and rate games. That game is solid to me, but I like adventure games. It's fine, but that game is not for everyone. That is a very far game from everyone, for sure. That game is very polarizing. And they've tried to change things here to make it a little better, but it's still the same game. Like, anything that bothers you in that game, most of it's here, it'll bother you too, right? So yeah. 7th Continent, a lot of people hated that game. A lot of people hate that game. But on the other end, a lot of people, it's like one of their top games. To me, it's a very good game. But you have to be okay with the fiddliness of the cards, the table space, the maybe leaving it on the table, because the playthroughs can be almost endless sometimes, it feels. Or you can die really fast and have to replay certain things over and over again. But you're meant to replay them and learn from your mistakes and take notes and draw little maps and stuff. If you dive deep into the 7th Continent or 7th Citadel and take it more serious than I am, and actually keep notes, I actually kept notes in 7th Continent. If you keep notes and draw little maps and try to learn from what the game's teaching you and you're dying over and over again, it's great. So if you like video games like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, or anything that came out on the NES back in the day that was like not hand-holding, and you just died and you have to learn from your mistakes and it's on you, that's 7th Continent. That's 7th Continent. But if you hate replaying the same areas in a game over and over again and seeing the same cards and, you know, going through the same motions, like 7th Continent might not be for you because you're going to play it, set it all up, get all into it, go hours into a campaign. Like the first time I played 7th Continent, I played for like 30 hours and then you just die and it's over. You got to reset everything. You got to sit there for like an hour cleaning the whole game up, putting it all back to where it was. And then you go at it again. And if you didn't play it recently, you might forget things. So you got to take notes. So like 7th Continent is not just like a light game you're going to play tonight for 2 hours. It's a game you're going to set up on the table and you're going to understand. You're going to suck at it. You're going to get killed and you're going to learn from that and take notes and maybe take a little break from it and then try it again. And that's the replay value of it, right? Yeah, you're like grinding for, it's a survival game. So expect it's a hard survival game that there's lots of clues and puzzles and things in there and you might suck at it for a while. And that's why a lot of people hate it because they start playing it and there's no hand holding. It's like, you're just going to die and you're going to feel like I died and like all those hours passed and I didn't get anywhere. But you did. You saw a lot of places and you learned which ways to go and which ways not to go. And don't stick your hand in that tree and maybe go take that shovel and keep it with you and you'll craft it or whatever and you'll need it for later. And you know exactly where to dig that thing up now because you saw it on your previous run. That's the kind of stuff you need to do. And draw maps out. Literally have a paper beside you drawing which way you're going and drawing the map out. Even like use graph paper. And that'll help make it so you fail less or you learn more from the previous playthrough. And if any of this sounds horrible to you, then don't even touch the game. But you can't just half-ass 7th Continent. You can't. Like the people I was playing with, I got lucky. I was playing with like a whole chat full of people who were so into it, and we were having a blast, like trying to solve things. I was taking notes. I was literally watching my own streams, like studying the map before playing. Like, it was so fun. Very deep, very deep. But again, if that scares you and you're like, I can't dedicate like to a game like that, and I don't want to play it for 4 hours and leave it on the table for a couple nights and come back to it for another 6 hours and whatever, like, don't. But yes. So yeah, that's 7th Continent, what I can remember, which obviously was amazing during COVID times when I couldn't go out and I was streaming a lot in the day with everybody. It was a great game for that time, for me. I don't know if it would still be that same if I played it today, but I have very fond memories of it. But I have memories of it too that I still hate things about it. But overall, like, it's a really cool game. Otherwise, I would have never spent a dime on this one. So, like, I'm in the camp that it's, like, not the best game ever made, but it's definitely, like, one of the most unique, quality, cool games I've ever played. It stands out on its own. Those guys, the 2 guys that made it, they don't joke around. Like, they don't joke around. They take a long time to make it, but what they release is actually a quality game. Whether it's your type of game, that's, like, do your research. Don't put it on me, man. Don't buy it and then go like, Rob said it was awesome. Like, it's on you. I don't know you. I don't know what you have in your collection. I don't know what you like. I don't know what time you play. I don't know if the players you play with are going to like it. I don't know if you're playing it solo, you care. That's on you, man. That's on you. Not on me, okay? Not on me. Anyways, there you go. So, yeah. Long-winded. There you go. There's Rob's rant today in the middle of a stream. But Yogi, what did I rage quit? What else was it? I know I just stopped campaigns, but in the middle of the stream, I don't know. Other than that Oathsworn one, for sure. Just the middle of the stream, I was like, guys, I can't play this today. I'm done. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. That wasn't rage, though. It's not like I flipped a card and I was like, F this game, I'm done with it. It was just like, I have no motivation to play this. I can't. Sorry, guys, not today. And I remember just being like, here's my thoughts on it. It's done. I'm sorry. And Frosthaven, I made the promise that if we just moved on to other games, I can't go back. And I just am going to stick to it. I still haven't put it away, though. So it's not truly finished. But I look at it and I'm like, one of these days I need to actually rip the Band-Aid off and just get rid of Frosthaven. Just, like, get it out of my house. Throw it in the recycle. Get rid of it. It's haunting me. All right. Anyways, what am I pulling here? This is a 232. You delve deeper into the vegetation. You feel a sharp pain carried by the wind. Yeah, see, I'm not supposed to inspect random trees. I got to stop this. A leaf of a gillo tree, so it's like a guillotine tree, sharp as a sword, has cut your arm. What am I doing? I just need to keep moving. Like, let's not mess with trees. But at least it's not a lock. It's not a lock. Oh yeah, I should have used this last. Okay, let's just draw 4 cards. 5 cards. We'll do 5. And we can count any number of them, right? Yeah, we definitely got 3. I'm going to do this, get rid of this one to keep something. What do you think we're going to see? Should we probably use dodge and climbing, prodigious leap stuff? Oh, this one's not bad too for that. Oh, this, improvise. I like improvise. Let's keep this for like a really serious one for now. Okay, and what else could I use here? I'm going to use Astute too. Let's do this. Reveal the top 5 cards of your action deck. You may add one of these to your hand. I'll just do this now. It's fine. I should have probably did it. Yeah, no, I can do it now, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do it. Shuffle the rest back in. Oh, no, that was the one I... No, I didn't take that. This is... Yeah, I'll just take this one to hand so we have a reflex card in hand, another one. And then we'll just shuffle these back in. Do a Frosthaven giveaway? I don't know, man. The game's been like used and abused and half painted, not painted, and cards are worn out, and I don't know. But yeah. It's not that Frosthaven is boring, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like certain things about it just bug me. And it's like I just rather spend my time on other games. It's like I played enough of that, like, you know. I know, like, sometimes I need to see the conclusion of things, but, like, I played Gloomhaven, and we saw the end of the story, and I didn't even realize it was, and we just kept playing, and I didn't even realize we, like, actually beat the main story. Like, that's how, like, little I care about, like, what's going on in the Frosthaven world and, like, what the story's doing. I play that game for the mechanics, the gameplay, the hand management, the puzzle solving, the Euro-style dungeon crawling, you know, scenarios. Just like Madara, like, I don't play it for the theme. I play it for, like, how from, like, the first turn to, like, the end of a scenario. I love that, like, right in there. That's what draws me to that game. The, like, cooperative nature of it, like, working together, like, the endurance, you know, the trying to, like, survive, manage your cards properly, like, do cool effects. Solve every turn is a puzzle. I love it. The rest of it, I could just not care about it. It's all fine. So yeah. But yeah, the puzzle book, it's just like, eh. Basically on the principle of them jamming a puzzle book in, requiring it, and not telling anyone during the campaign that that was a thing, and turning off many players, including myself. Out of principle, I just don't want to spend more time on the game. I wish I knew it at the beginning. I wouldn't have backed it. I probably wouldn't have backed it out of spite, just because they did that. But I would have missed out on lots of hours of fun, though, too. But whatever. Because there's like so many campaign games I could be playing, right? And it's like, I don't know. Got more Sword and Sorcery I could play. What's the other one? Chronicles of Druganar I want to play. Like, I need to try Shadows of Brimstone at some point. Like, that's been like 5 years on my bucket list. Like, so many games, some big games, some big fun-off, one-off games. Like, yeah, so many games I just want to like spend the weeks like learning, understanding, and trying to play on stream. But when you're constantly like playing campaign games, it's like those eat up days and mental power. And like after a day of playing Frosthaven, I'm not exactly want to dive into a rule book and start playing another game that evening, right? But other games I can do that, but that's the game that I couldn't do that. So yeah, it's interesting. It's like the first world problems or board gamer problems I have, I know. It's like not that crazy, but anyways. Okay, I managed to stop the bleeding. Great. Bleeding stopped. South, I think. Man, these are all not good. Nibblers, these little burrowers sink their sharp fangs into their prey and chew it to the bone. Luckily, you notice an imposing rock about 100 paces away. If you choose to face them, apply the failure consequence of the climb action below. Otherwise, each character on the active player's terrain card must get involved in the run action. Okay. I can do either of these for sure. Yeah, I don't want to fight anything. Let's just do the run. Let's do the run. 2+ cards. I'm gonna pull 4 cards. Probably overkill. Maybe. Yeah. 2+ cards. I have some here. I can't shuffle any back in. So if I just count 2 of these reflex cards, I have 3 stars. We're good, right? And I can take 1 to hand. Yeah. Yeah, this game is trying to kill me. All right. I reached the rock. Oh, and I must take the action below. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, let's do the climb action now. Okay. I have nothing in hand for it, or I do have one in hand for it. I have improvise, right? So I'm gonna take 5 cards. I can shuffle 2 back in as if I didn't draw them. Okay, this is sweet. Okay, so if I'm only taking into 3 cards, I have 5 stars, but I can do something a little more clever here. So I can shuffle in probably that back in and as if I hadn't drawn it. And then I'll shuffle that back in as if I didn't draw it. And I'll just use these, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 3 cards, we're good. I don't even need to use improvise. And I'll shuffle these ones back in. Okay, that's sweet. And I'm safe. So I take a 49, which I'll just trade in the other 4 for a 99. Okay, so we have our first Hope Reborn. And a 154, which is some kind of like I'm in shape or I'm a boss, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm lucky. Oh, this is a good one, right? This is a good one. Immediately after this is revealed, if you have a You Are Jinxed card and or the Evil Eye cards in play, return them. When you must take one or more lucky action, whatever, instead of doing so, you may consider all the cards you took are lucky. Or I can use this once in the gear up step, right? To get a free star, free defense, and I would return it though. Yeah. Take that, Lady Luck. Take that. Your Shelf of Shame must be a sight to behold. It's not that bad, actually. It's gotten better, but yeah, there's like lots of games. But some I've determined are not streamable. Sometimes I buy a game and I think I'm going to stream it, and then I play it, or I start learning it. I'm like, no, I don't even want to play this game on stream, or it's not for me, or like, I'll maybe play it later, I'll give it to some family members or something. And some games that are on my Shelf of Shame too, they're like meant for like holidays or playing with family. They're not related to the business or whatever, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, it's hard to know, right? Some games just pass their due, where it's like, okay, that game I got a while ago, like it's not aged well over time and no one cares about it, including myself. And yeah, so it's like, but then there'll be some fun gems that have sat on the Shelf of Shame that when we pull them out, will be so fun to play these like older classics that maybe like aren't even around anymore, just to play. And like people are like, man, I played that game so long ago, it's so good, but no, we don't even have it anymore. And it's like, here we are playing for the first time, having a blast and seeing how they hold up. So it's like, it's all fun. Just as long as they're playing something, I'm happy. 115. But yeah. But it's been good because I haven't been crazy buying stuff over the last like few months. Like I've tried over like the last year-ish, avoid a lot of crowdfunding campaigns on purpose to not support that stuff. And you know, not just invest money into like, you know, things in the future that just end up being bombs. Like, let's just wait. You know, if they're that great, I can get them later. Who cares? And the money that I don't waste on shipping in the original part, I can, if the game's just more expensive at retail later, it's like, it's never more expensive for one. And then I didn't waste all the money on the shipping and paying for all those extra stretch goal things, which you pay for in the campaign. You just don't realize it. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, it's fine. As I'm playing a crowdfunded game right now, of course, I can't talk, but I've definitely reduced the amount of crowdfunding games I purchased. Try not to buy too many games at all. It's just kind of stuff I know that I'm into. So like, you know, like Lord of the Rings, Arkham Horror, that kind of stuff, like those kind of games I know like I love, I'll keep getting. But yeah. A building topped by a dome is perched on a rocky outcrop left untouched by the burrows. And of course, Star Wars Unlimited, which is my current like love right now. And hate, but it's also mainly my love. Okay. No game's perfect, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Oh man, this looks sick. I must know. Oh, is this like a enter it though? I don't want to go in. I probably shouldn't be here. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I should have probably went west maybe, but I need to get through the wall, right? I think if I went west though, I might run into the caravan guys. Hmm. 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 Oh, but I don't have barter items for them. They wanted barters. I have literally 0 barters. So, like, I'm not getting any free rides. That's for sure. What was I getting? A 6 card? I don't know if I shuffled those. I probably should shuffle them. T-Mitch says, Rob just admitted that he loves Arkham Horror, and he wasn't forced to say so against his will. Sorry, I should be more clear. I should be more clear. I don't necessarily love the game Arkham Horror LCG, but I love playing it with my wife and seeing how much she's into it. I love playing it with Yogi helping us with decks and seeing how you guys who watch that are more into it. I will suffer that punishment for the joy of others, for sure. But it is a great game. Like, it's for sure a great game. No matter what I say about it, that game is a solid game. It's built on, like, some of my favorite games, right? Like, it's Lord of the Rings LCG is still, like, one of my, like, it just nostalgically hits me hard. I got into that very early in the hobby. It's, like, probably the third game we ever owned, you know? And in the modern hobby, board gaming, whatever. And it's like, man, it's like, I play it and I still get those vibes. I know it's its own beast, but it's still like, it came from the minds of the people who like put that game together. So it's like, I can tolerate it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I meant third edition. Yeah, the board game. That's what I meant. Yeah. Definitely a love-hate relationship, but yeah. But I know it's going to be solid. Like, I've not been let down. I know some people say they've been let down by the latest Arkham campaigns, but man, ever since they repackaged those things, like, they had the new ones, like, designed with the repackaging in mind, or the new release model. Yeah, those are really cool. I don't care what people say. Those are really cool. Really cool campaign-wise. Coming from a campaign enjoyer, what they've done there is much better than what they used to do, in my opinion. And I know it's not everyone's story, or the way they do them is not everyone's thing, but I don't know, I love them. Yep. But they're all cool. They're all cool. It's made me love that IP more, that's for sure. Wow, you're really showing off. Yeah, you guys caught me on a weird day, for sure. Yesterday, I got out all my rage. And today, it's like, I'm just mellowed. I had a good night last night playing Star Wars, and yeah, it's like, I'm playing more tonight. Yeah, it was a good night last night, for sure. It was a good night. But yeah, lots of people showed up. We're playing in like a board game cafe, so the smells are good, the drinks taste awesome, like the food's great. You know, the atmosphere, the packed house of people playing RPGs right beside us, and board games all around us, party games, deep games, light games, whatever. And you know, we're having a little Star Wars tournament in the middle of all that. And I'm just surrounded by walls, like floor to ceiling, of board games everywhere in this place. And it just smells like coffee and cooking bacon and stuff. Like, oh my God, it's like heaven for me. I love that place. And then we had like, I think 8 or 10 of us yesterday, when nobody right now is really showing up because there's like no cards and the new set's coming. But it was so fun. So fun. Played a deck I was like learning. Oh, it was so good. And did okay too. But yeah. Pontus, no, I don't have that game. Did that turn out to be a good game or not? Like, I don't know. When it was on crowdfunding, I just kind of like, I'll wait till later. I'll wait till later. You know, when I first looked at the game, it didn't seem like it was going to be anything great. But, I mean, it could have turned out awesome. But I figured I'd wait to see what people thought about it. And then maybe I'll invest time in that later. But it could be just one of those games that come out and people like it at the beginning, like the few that backed it. And then a year from now, no one ever talks about it and you can't find it. And then like, then I don't care, right? Yeah, it has a weird box. I know. I can't forget the color scheme they chose. It's weird. We just started playing it, but it looks promising. Yeah, it's one of those ones like I'll wait. I'll wait on that one. I'm not gonna say it's trash, like, or I'll never play it. I definitely like. I'm in a lucky spot where like I don't care about playing always the new hotness. So like, I'd rather spend my time on more quality games instead of getting caught up in the hype. So yeah, if that game turns out to be super solid, maybe I'll grab a copy, you know, next year or something. You know, it maybe we'll see. But yeah, cool character. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out in the future again, like to see how it settles. You know, we'll see. But yeah, no, I didn't get it or anything. Okay, let's get to, like, we're not even getting anywhere. We got to get somewhere. We're having too much fun chatting and hanging out. But yeah, all right. This is what you get for hanging with me through a campaign and struggling with me. Sometimes we just have some fun and just chill. That's not everyone's cup of tea. Your ground shiver keeps alerting you, which is unusual since the burrowers avoid necrodruic vegetation, especially when it's lush like it is here. I do have the symbol, the first symbol. Oh, let's do it. So it's a 1+3, but I can make it a 2-3. And also I've improvised, I can make it a 3-3. So let's pull 5 cards. I really don't want to be fighting worms or whatever. Okay, I can shuffle a card back in as if I didn't draw it. So we chose our buddy here. So 2 cards, I have 3 stars. We're good, we're good. We don't even need to pop the improvise, but I will shuffle back in this one. And that is all. A lot of deck shuffling. A lot of deck shuffling. I'm going to break sleeves because some of the cards turn and then I catch the sleeve. Okay, but that's fine. I have plenty of sleeves. Okay, that's done. 142. I'm really excited that we're in an area that I haven't seen before. This is like my favorite part of the game. Is like the discovery. Whether it kills us or it doesn't. That's my favorite part of this game, is like seeing this beautiful tableau like build itself out into this like amazing looking little map. 32. Okay. Yeah, I love that about this game. Getting stuck in a dungeon that keeps making me retread my path or retrace my steps is like not what I'm looking for, but I understand it's part of the fun for it too. Okay. Yeah, so we can get through the wall over here. I don't want to go here. Maybe that's the way to get back quicker. I don't want to go there. I want to go west. I'm going to make that call. I have to ditch 2 cards to do it though. No, we're good. Do I even like look at anything? Like, what is all this stuff? Sure, let's check out 403. I'm like trying not to look at more stuff, but I have to keep investigating. Oh yeah, did I put this on the screen? Just one. Good day. What are you looking for? What am I looking for? The truth, to restore my late mother's honor. You wouldn't happen to have anything to sew this with by any chance? She adds, pointing to her torn cape. If you want to hear her story. No. I have it. I could just give her a cape. Maybe this is the cape I already have and I never banished this by accident. No, I'll just leave this here. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So this was like this. This was here. We're just going to go on our way. See, Mitch, thank you so much for the super chat. Just paying my penalty fee for having fun and helping cause distractions. You son of a... I have not learned my lesson. And thank you so much. No, you're doing fine. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I technically have like 2.5 hours still, no problem. So, yeah, so we're fine. I can always pause it and just schedule a stream tomorrow too. I mean, we already have a stream scheduled, but I could do like a shorter one in the day if we need to. I should be able to. But yeah, I want to try to avoid that if we can. But I don't need to rush. But I should probably play faster. But yeah, just based on how long some of them have gone. The ground suddenly collapses around you, threatening to engulf you. During the following action, active players who revealed this during the result step. If you do not obtain any... Oh, I can toss cards to make that icon, right? Technically, because I can make wilds. So I think I can get around this. Oh man, this is a rough one. If we rush, we might break a jar. This is true. This is true. Oh my god. Teeter-totter tests. Teeter-totter tests. So it's not a lock. Let's do 5 cards. Probably a lot. Like, I'm literally only moved 3 tiles and we're gonna like be done our deck here. I'm drawing too many cards, I think. Uh, 4 cards. Yeah, 4 cards. Well, we got our 3 successes. Oh, I got the symbol anyway. We're good, we're good. I don't need to toss. Yeah. Okay. I even got the reflex card that would allow me to put a card into play from my hand to count the class icons anyway. So like I have like 3 ways to get around it. We're fine. Okay. You throw yourself to the side, narrowly avoiding a nasty fall. If you have a card with the keyword fragile, take a 13 card to try your luck. If you're jinxed, discard it. I do have a fragile card. 13. Do I want to just keep it? I don't think I care. I don't think I care for this one. So let's just try our luck. 1 through 6. Pa. 5. You're a jinxed. Return this. Okay, so we'll just discard our only fragile. Oh no, I have 2 fragiles. But one has music. Oh, I'm not allowed to discard this, right? I forget how we're doing this. Let's just get rid of this projectile. Yeah, I forget. I forgot about that. Let's just do this. It reduces our weight by 1 too, so whatever. Whatever. Okay, so next is a 97. Thatched building stands at the far end of a rocky gorge. The stagecoach parks next to it suggests it might be a coaching inn. But again, we don't have items. Yeah, we did. I knew we'd find it. Well, maybe it's not the same one. I don't know. Yeah, it is. This is the wind crossing south to us, right? Yeah, I was right. We go west, we hit the staging coach guys. I knew it. I just don't have any way to like give them barter items or whatever, right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would be like we teleport back so easily, right? I think. Oh no, it only goes between Kel and Waterbank. It doesn't take us back to our own citadel. Yeah, I'm being silly. Yeah. It doesn't teleport us home. But it would teleport us all the way south to Kel, which would be good for us. Then we could deliver our package, but I don't think that's happening today. So the wind cross thing goes down to the bridge we don't want to use. But I think if we go down the wind cross thing, we find that village that had the sick people at it. But then we can go left to hit the turtle shell, then use our bridge to go home. That's what I'm picturing. So let's do 2 cards to move here because of the terrain penalty or whatever. Oh, determination. Yeah. I'll take a determination to hand also. And dump a skill card, or a reflex card. Yeah, so I think I want to go south here. Because this way was like Waterbank, I think. Or no. I don't remember what was up here. Maybe I didn't go this way. Yeah. Footprints which appear to be recent lead to the hole in the ground a little further on. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Yeah, I'm going to just discard it. I don't want to stick my hand in a hole. Okay. 359. Yeah, I think we're okay. But what I don't know... 359. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. 359 has a jar. The wind cross, I bet, is bad to go through with our jars. I bet there's places we're not supposed to go with our jars. And I just did that. I bet I just did it. Oh, man. I knew it wouldn't be so easy. In the distance, you see 4 massive plant creatures whose root legs tear and crush the obstacles they encounter. Dadachaem's hunters, created to track down and destroy the caterpillars you're carrying. They do not seem very fast. You could try to force your way through, but your cargo is fragile. So, like I was correct. There are going to be ways we could lose our objectives, and so obviously you had 5. You could be a little more risky. What the hell? During the result step of the following action, for each objective card that you have, you must ignore 1 success taken into account. So the more jars you have, the harder it is. It is locked. Dodge test? Man, of course my allies that help me with dodging and stuff are not here. Oh my god. So I have to ignore 3 successes. But I don't have to do this. I can go a different way. But you know they're blocking me at like every way we go, right? So like you gotta just pick somewhere. Oh my god. Okay. Is there a way to even pass this? Is there a way? We probably should have avoided going anywhere near Dadachaem's Citadel, right? Maybe down here would have been the safer way. I don't know. Maybe. That's just a theory, though. So I have a way to get a free star here, a way to count an extra card, but I have to ignore 3 stars. Oh, I could get a free star here. Is it possible? So I would need to generate off 4 cards, 6 stars. That is possible, right? Oh no, 4 cards. 4 cards, I would need to make 5 stars because I have a star here and a star here. No, 3 stars. Yeah, we can do this. So I'm going to select this and this. 2 stars. Then I'm going to draw 6 cards because this is obviously an important test. Probably should draw more, but yeah, see, I've diluted my deck more with these advanced skill cards, which is probably going to hurt me in the long run. I got to remember that's a thing. Okay, so right now I can count 3 cards. These cards right here give me 3 stars that I can ignore. I can add in another card in between them without using improvise. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're golden. I don't even need to use improvise. Right? And then I have to return this. $154. I have to discard this. And I think we're good. Reflexinator T1000. Yes. All right. Yeah, but now I lost my like free star stuff. So that's like, I put it all in here. Hopefully we can build back up before we see another one of those. Okay, you managed to force your way through. Take a 99. They're nice. Overborn. Discard this and replace it with a 359. Oh, like a real 359 this time. Oh, this crappy 359. Oh, there's ones with other symbols too. The gorge where the gurgling river once flowed is filled with rocky ridges rising above dry riverbed. Hmm. 3 and a 6. Oh, perfect. Grab up to 2 cards in my discard pile. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I needed. All right, I'm going to do this test. I'm going to grab back Determination. Oh, I should grab back this. First Aid. Yeah. Yep. Determination. Yep. Okay. And while we're chilling here, okay, we're going to try to get rid of this. 1+, 4 stars. Can we do this? 1+, 4 stars. Okay. This does star and counts 2 more cards. Yeah, that'll help, right? That's like all we need pretty much. Oh, but I don't have to do that yet. I do that when I see it. But 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not going to use Determination. So let's just draw. Let's just draw our 4 cards out. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we shuffle back in one as we didn't draw it. So right now we can only count 1 card. That's 1 star. Not enough. But we're going to play this, which gives us the 2nd star and counts 2 more cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. And I'll shuffle back in this one. No, this one. Yeah, we're fine. Shuffle back in, done. This, discard. This, take a 49 and return this crappy card. We finally healed ourselves, not with a building. Holy. 87 hours in, we finally figured out how to heal a freaking wound. I learned nothing from 7th Continent, obviously. Okay. We're still got juice in our hand too. Oh man. Okay. Right before recovery too. Oh, sorry. Eagle Lens doesn't think we shuffled well enough. Okay, hold on. I'll put it in piles too. And then the final cut. All right. Is that good? Are you not entertained? All right. Let's just keep going. Oh. A mournful hoot followed by a flapping of wings makes you lower your head instinctively. Look at your timepiece. You're playing in the day, so you're safe. Yes. Discarded. 194. We're also going to have to lose more health when we actually do recover our deck, because we have more cards in it, like 6 more cards. The wind rushes between the walls of a rocky gorge, giving off an overpowering melody. 2 cracks scar the ground, forming a pattern that reminds you of a cross. You don't say. Look at we're almost on the singing lane. Let's get our miniature on there. We're going to move to it. We'll draw a card. We'll put 2 3s here. Bang, bang. Oh yeah, and then our little village will be here, right? Uh-oh. This is the guy we hold the provisions for. A scrawny Vorlass approaches you. It looks like a big horn and almost seem friendly if its lips were not hiding such large fangs. So I'm going to return my provisions just not to deal with this guy. And it's not because I'm afraid of the damage or fighting him or I don't have loads of weapons and stuff. I just don't want to deal with the whole, the time it takes to fight this guy unless we have to. And this is more fun and thematic and I like it. And I don't ever use these anyway, so I hold them for this. Return a 5 for food. Plus also returning food is good when we run into options for food, because there's only 2 of them in the game, or at least in my copy. So yeah. 279. A bridge spans a wide crevice to the south. A small community has settled near the singing lane. Yep, our little village. And there's that bridge we don't want to take. We could, but I don't want to. I think we had to spend stuff. Also, we need barter to get across the other bridge too, so I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. Maybe it's different because we're on this mission. 3 and a 3. One. Let's count. We gotta recover and then pull a card. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 39 is 13 worth of healage. Or health loss, I should say. And we don't need to lose extra cards because we're not injured anymore or whatever. Yeah, I gotta find barter items. Like I maybe should be interacting with more stuff. Yeah, maybe. I think all that's like recovery stuff or getting rid of injuries and things, which I probably should be reading, and I'm not. Okay, so losing 10 takes us down to 61, and then losing 3 more takes us down to 58, right? Right. So the berry one, oh, it lets us unblock a skill card. Oh, well, I ran away from that. That's fine. Oh, but I'd have to return 1 card with the keyword blessing to do it. That's okay. Yeah, there's a more cost to it. It's fine. I don't care. But yeah, none of them give me barter cards, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. The answer is obviously to rob people. Yeah, that's true. Like this person, 100 paces away, an individual waves at you. What are you buying? What are you selling? What are we stealing? Okay. So yeah, oh yeah, I need to get rid of a card for walking. Yeah, okay. And then I need to get rid of a card here. Okay. And then our ground Sheaver level 7 or higher. So we're going to discard this and read 519. What do you got for us, friendly person? And sometimes these cards fall over and this spongy thing doesn't work. And oh my god, it's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. I need to like glue it in there. Wait, what? We've probably seen this before or something. Yeah, 252. No. Oh, reading 519. Oh my god. Reading, not pulling. Good thing I saw that on the back of the card. Holy. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm like just going with the motions. I'm on rails. On rails. Just yep. Like I knew there was something wrong though. It didn't feel right. Okay. Okay. My ground Sheaver has stopped working. Without it, I'll never reach my destination safely, exclaims the panicking pilgrim. During the result step of the following action, for every swirly, you can count an extra card. 49 and a 50 is not what I'm looking for. Okay. So we're going to do this test because we have some help with our builder friends. They can help us count an extra card. It's a 0, 3 stars. So right now it's a 1. I have this. Or one involved character can discard one card with the keyword weapon, take a 49, and their influence goes up by 1. So I don't have to waste it. Also, I can toss a card and make a spiral. And I have a star here. Okay, let's just do 4 cards. We can count 1. And for every 2 flags, we get a star. So I have 2 wilds here. So that's 1, 2. I just need a 3rd star. Yeah, I'll just make a spiral by tossing a card, and it'll count another card. So we can just count these 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got more than enough. It doesn't matter. There's probably a better way to do that, but I want to hold these in hand, I think. Okay, whatever. So we get a 49. 49 and another 50. I'll just grab the first one here. It's another Vigorina. Oh, hello. The chapter mentions the benefits of Vigorina leaves, which can, when rubbed on certain parts of the body, relieve fever, headaches, and pains of all kinds. You may not apply this unless the plant can be seen. Oh, look at this. Man, all this helpful injury healing is showing up now. Where were you 6 scenarios ago, you piece of shit? All right. Return the dialogue book. Okay. Well, that's not the barter card I was looking for. 379. 379. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There's none with our symbol on it. The burrowers have ravaged the western part of the area, which, punctured with large wormholes, a portion of the singing lane enables you to go around without risking falling into one of them. Oh, wow. Game has taught me not to listen to anything. Don't listen. Okay, let's do... Let's do like this. I don't have anything to help these people. I know I could probably talk to them, but I don't think so. Oh, wait a second. What the hell are they doing? I can't. This is like the pink mist or something. Frig, man. I thought I could just hook west here, but it's not the case. If you don't have the needed barter card to go west, should you go... I thought you need barter cards on this one, too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was. Oh, this is just random. I got the pink stuff. Wisp of pink of smoke, escape. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Yeah, we're gonna just not avoid the pink. I don't know. 239. I could go south to Kel, but I feel like I need something to cross that bridge. But who knows? A-grid ground here is rocky strata formed of platforms. The wind picks up thicker swirling dust. Mm. Yeah. Maybe we're supposed to use this bridge and we can't use our own bridge. Bridge south is free? Okay. I'll go back. Your stomach gurgles loudly. If you have no cards of the Cure Provision, take a 001 card. All right. Grab the third one in. All right, we're exhausted. Okay. 178. Oh yeah, they could also change it for this scenario too, right? Make that bridge another like problem we have to get through. Was it 178? No. In the distance, you see a wide crevice. That bridge crosses the narrowest point. At each end, two sturdy trunks strengthened by druidic magic have enabled it to withstand until today. Oh, okay. So, 2 cards. I get to keep one to hand if I want. No, I'm okay. Then I put a 79 on the other side. Numerous stumps that litter the surrounding area testify to logging work that has been done here. Further north, a bridge spans a wide crevice. Okay. Now it's going to test my memory here, and I don't know. Oh, our little plants here again. Oh, I don't have any skill cards blocked. We're fine. And I don't have a blessing. It's fine. Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of this. I don't have any weaknesses right now. So I can take a 152. Yeah. 4 cards. I keep one. I'll shuffle one back in. I'll keep this one. And these will go discard. Shuffle. I need to get rid of a card from hand. I'll get rid of this one. Shuffle. Oops. Okay. I'll return this. I get a, because I rested and I have no cards with a weakness because my Schleepwool, I'll take a 152. And now I am confident. So now I have a blessing, but I don't think I want to use it. Okay, a young woman with flame red hair sits on the floor with her back to you. No sooner you have to move to greet her, she whispers through her teeth, "Not another step or I'm done for." You spot a venomous snake crawling up her leg. If you'd rather go on your way, banish this. Hmm. I have a projectile to help. I do have a projectile to help. Is this what I really want to be wasting my time on? Maybe. Okay, let's do the projectile test. We'll select YOLO. Yeah. I don't know what 59 is. We'll find out, right? Maybe we'll find out. Okay, so I'm gonna select this. Do I select this though? No. Yes. No, I can make two stars by pitching these. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's just do 3. Okay, so I'm counting 0 cards right now, but I could count 1, or I can make cloak symbols to count 2, and then just get rid of determination, which I'll do. I probably shouldn't have drawn all those cards, but it's okay. And then during the consequence step, I roll a die. Don't remember what the errata is on that. But I got a 4 anyway, so I think we're okay. I only have 1 card in hand, improvise. We get to take a 49, which is Glimmer of Hope number 3. And a 59. And I banish this. The young woman stands up with a smile of relief on her face. Well, that was too close for comfort. Thank you. Next time I'll choose a better spot to rest. I left Waterbank because of the fire that destroyed the dancing donkey. The tavern there I used to play. No way I was going to perform at the bank or the Black Horse. So I decided to head to Kell in the hope of finding a place where my talents would be appreciated. The community I led at the Citadel would be delighted to welcome you. I'm in your debt. The musician replies, oh, we have a music person. Picking up her pouch and her precious lute. Oh. Hello, Jaleria from House Targaryen. Her lute never leaves her side, and every break is a chance to strum out a few chords. So she can help us on listening, music, and talking, conversation stuff. Companion, music, and artist. Yes, companion. This is the kind of fodder to save our jars we're looking for. I mean, make sure she gets back to safety is what I meant to say. Oh, it's a barter in its own way. We can sell her, yes. Yes, we can, we can sell her. Oh, no. All right, 128. Oh, God. Getting dark. All right. At the bottom of the steep hills, a path goes down to a rocky scree that obstructs the passage. Oh, there's the singing lane again. Okay. Need a 1. And we need a 2. Okay, but the question is, are we going to Kell to drop this thing off? Like, do we really care? I don't know if it's worth the backtracking. I think that the little statue thing is like right here. But then we got to go like over the bridge, clean up the map, build the city, give this guy's thing, exit, rebuild, pull the cards out again, get back on this track. Like, Yeah, I don't know. I know we're close to it. It's just like, no. Two cards. Man, having this card, I like feel like I want to go back here and help these people too. Like there's so much I want to do, but like I know we just got to get back to the Citadel. We got to keep the jars safe. So like the more we interact with, the more like likelihood we have trouble. And I feel like we can't avoid it. Like we're going to walk into obviously some cards that are going to try to screw our jars again. But yeah, actually having a first aid item and seeing the village of the toxic people, yeah, it's like I actually could maybe help them. But I remember there was like checks to it. Was that a side quest too? Or was it like its own thing? Oh, I have a card for it probably, right? No. No, I don't. I thought I had something to remind me. Is it just a side quest? Oh, the Poison Hamlet is a side quest. I never look at my side quests. I forgot that was one of them. 409. I feel like it was 3 checks though, right? But we're close to it. Like it wouldn't take that long to get back there. 409. It just says write it down. Poison Hamlet 409 on the side quest. But like, oh, maybe on this card it told us. Yeah, it's on this card here. Oh yeah, my bad. I have one check. Yeah, I know you can give up items, but I remember there was a way if I could find a way to heal, there was a way to do that too. I remember mentally noting that. But we'll just keep moving. Because again, I'm not sure if that will even help us. I might not even pass. Oh, hello, buddy. Ambush. Ambush, ambush, ambush. 1 and 1. Draw 2 cards. Okay. We definitely got one with a star. We get to keep a card in hand. Great. Move the die down to a 2-3. 2-3. Okay. Then we'll draw 4 cards. All we need is 2 reflexes. And we can shuffle back in this one like we didn't draw it. And get rid of those. And we discard this guy. Get out of here. Done. I guess I could have chose a weapon there on the second attack. It was only the first one, right? Whoopsie. Oh well, whatever. 119. Oh yeah, this is the place of the fire building. To the north, wooden building overlooks the strata cracked earth rise up from the sea. Okay. Like a place that lets us like rest or something. 1. Oh, I didn't have my mini on the singing lane. What was I doing? What was I doing? Yeah, reflex bot don't need no weapons. Yeah, yeah. Just draw more reflex cards. Win game. No, Pontus, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I could just pull the card and peek. You know, it's like a free test if I really cared. It's fine. It's fine. I like also part of me like doesn't want to see everything and spoil everything on this run. Because if I do play another threat, yeah, I'm missing out on things I could have learned. And we might see some of this stuff again. We might be in a totally different region. But also, like, I don't want to like pry at every nook and cranny and see everything on the map in my playthrough. Because some people may be watching this and by the end they're like, okay, I'm gonna go out and get the game and I want to play it. So the fact that like there's so many things that like we teased and I didn't complete, that leaves it for other people to enjoy on their playthroughs too. So I can't just try to discover the whole game when I'm playing it on YouTube. Like if I was playing it off stream, yeah, probably I'd try to like look at everything and I want to see everything in the game, but and like complete everything I can. But yeah, I'm not approaching it that way. But yeah, I probably normally would do that. Like I do it like that in video games, like that are like this style of game. But yeah. Is a 190 just a Gladius? Yeah, I don't care about this. I'll just go on my way. But the mushroom's there. Take a 221. What the hell was a 220? No, it's like try your luck 2 thing. I think. Nah, it's okay. I don't care. I don't care. We'll discard it. Grab a 90. Grab a 90. The ravages of the burrowers have devastated the landscape. The once green and hilly region is now a wasteland traversed by a path of broken planks. The Great Sea has taken the opportunity to spread out on all sides, pushing its northwestern shoreline all the way here. Hoorah. Okay, wow, it was this pink smoked everywhere. And more mushrooms. No, we'll discard. 94. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a different number. Okay, 94. A plank track winds through this desolate territory. Further north, a strange stone slab looms above the dusty ground. Oh my god, we're there. One more card. We're there. I'm curious if there's like a final showdown at the... Man, if we could have just came up at this hole. What's wrong with us? Why couldn't we have left the underground tunnels in the right... Why couldn't we find the right hole, you know? Like... So I have trouble finding the right hole. Anyways. Yeah. So... Yeah, it's so frustrating. It's like right there. Why couldn't we go in there and come out there? I'm telling you. I know it wouldn't be as interesting, but... Hey, Josh. How's it going? Alright, we're tossing. We're tossing. Okay. So we made our way across. We're standing on the planks. I think our citadel's right here, right? Right. Uh-oh. Alright, you spot a dark shape against the blue sky. The bird of prey has spotted you too. It shrieks and it swoops down on you, talons barred. You must take one of the following actions. We don't have dodge help, but we do have projectile. Oh, yeah, you must select a projectile. We can. We have a projectile. We have our dagger. I guess we can throw the dagger at the bird. Okay, so let's draw. We need 2 successes. Let's do 3 cards. Okay. So 1 card we're allowed to count. So we have at least 1 star. This can allow us to take a second card into account, which we'll do. So we have our 2 successes. And this will let us take a card back to hand, which I don't need to do technically. And we get a food card, because we just smoked the bird. So let's get some food. So we got some food. Perfect. Put that in our little purse over here somewhere. And then the 75, we know what this card is because we've been on it once or twice before. But is there another symbol one? I don't know. Maybe we've dodged everything else. Yep, Citadel stands. Yep, blah, blah, blah. There we go, we made it. And then we're going to go on there. We're going to take a card. Then we're going to interact with 77. Maybe that's different. Nope. You're only 100 paces away from the entrance to the camp. A slight euphoria overcomes you at the prospect of finding what should be called your home. Okay, so we can discard all cards on the board, including your train card, open the threat booklet, where the bookmark is, read the epilogue to end the scenario. Think we're okay to do that. Yeah. Okay, so threat booklet. Boom. Let's see what's up. If you have at least one objective card, read the conclusion on 39. Yes, we have 3 because we're so good. On 39. Page 39. Yep. Okay, conclusion. As soon as you arrive at the Citadel, you spread the caterpillars all over the camp. To your relief, they begin to devour the cocoons. But did you bring back enough to get rid of them before the cocoons hatch? I better hope so. Oh yeah, our defense does come into play here. Okay. So our defense level is 17, according to our campaign sheet. Plus 2 for each objective. We have 3, so that's 6. So what did I say? 17. So 23, right? 23, I think, is the number I'm looking for there. And return all your objective cards. Okay. Objective cards returned. Yep. If the total is lower than 10, no. Between 10 and 19, no. Equal to or higher than 20, yeah. Read the chapter Reasons for Hope on page 41. The caterpillars have worked well, but a few hundred cocoons that they did not have time to devour start releasing their spores. They clump together in a gelatinous blob riddled with jerking, throbbing veins. A shell, twisted and gnarled roots take shape, its muscles contracting in a figure of unnatural anatomy. From this quivering mass emerges a large creature with multiple eyes and atrophied wings. It utters its first cry, making its mandibles rattle. Frightened, some remain frozen on the spot while others flee. People run in all directions. Oh God. Jostle each other, grab their children in their arms, and take shelter wherever they can. But what is the point? Nothing seems able to resist this monstrosity as it breaks down the huts and ravages everything in its path. You raise your voice to gather the fighters around you. Your priority is to lure the monster away from the camp so it does not make more victims. So I just put those cards away and now it's telling me to grab them again? Come on, man. So take the 101 through 105. They represent community members that you will lead to battle. If characters have fewer than 40 life points, set all life point counters back to 0 and then share 40 life points equally. Bro, I got 58. We're good. All right. Equally between characters taking part in the adventure. Otherwise, each character keeps their current life points. Each player may unblock some or all their cards with a keyword companion. Yes, please. And we'll lose 2 life points for each one we unblock. Okay, so let's grab all those objective cards I just put away. And more. Okay, so we got the 101 through 105, so all the objectives. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, let's do some cleanup. Prepare for battle. Prepare. Let's add it to the stack of cards to clean up later from the past. Okay. We got our objectives. Okay. Now what? Yeah, I'm only half cleaning up. I'm not putting all that stuff away right now. I'll do that after stream for sure. That's a lot to put away this time. And we're still going further. Oh yeah, unblocking companions. So here's our current blockage situation. Oh, just our two buddies here. Okay, so that's not that many companions blocked. So we lose 2 for each one, right? So we're going down from 58 to 54. Okay, 54 life points. We got some new friends, or old friends back to help us possibly. Is this still a thing? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. You must take one of the following actions before reading on. Okay, what are we doing? Thinky? I know we got Thinky test here. Whatever that means. Yeah. Yeah, we have our builders help us on that one. So we get either we get a +1 card, and we can turn 2 flags into 1 star up to 4 times. So I think we're doing this test. Yep. Yeah, we'll take 4 cards. So we can count 2 cards by default, but we get an extra card. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and that's all we needed. Yeah, that's all we needed. Yep. Okay. With a daring maneuver, you lure the creature into the heart of the citadel where a sacred grove once stood. You only suffer a few casualties. Take 2 49s and a 152. 2 49s. So that puts our Glimmer of Hope count. Oh, to 5. So we'll return those right away and take a Hope Reborn card. Okay, so we have, this is our 3rd one. Yeah, only our 3rd one. That's okay. And a 152, which is which one is that one? It's like one of the good ones. Oh, I already have it. Confident. I still have confident. We're good. We're good. I'm still confident, y'all. Still confident. Okay. Realizing that you have cornered it between the citadel walls, the beast roars and whirs with its tiny wings in rage. It hurls itself against the walls, pulverizing an ancient cell. Ignoring the rubble that bounces off its carapace, it turns around and slowly drops to the ground to tear you apart. This is the moment you choose to bolster your troop. Okay. Yeah, I have multiple people that can help with this. But obviously I can only choose one, I think. Yeah. So this 2 + 3 stars. Okay, hold on. I could add an extra card to flag. I could do this guy, or her. They're both the same. Or this one reduces the cost. No, that doesn't help. Okay, let's just use our new friend. She can help us. So we're doing. We can count an extra card, so it's 3 cards, 3 stars, and we can turn flags. And we have reflex cards in hand we can toss. And we can improvise if we need to count an extra card, if that's ever a problem. I'll pull 4. And I can shuffle one back in as if I didn't draw it, if that's a thing. So I can count 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're good. I can shuffle. Actually, I'll shuffle this one back in. And we'll count. Oh, but then hold on. This counts as extra. Yeah, that's fine. Take a 151, a 153, and resume reading on page 43. So we're unleashed and we're in shape. Okay. We're juiced. So blessed. We're blessed out of our mind. 43, right here. It's the last page. Oh man, this is a finale for sure. You let out a long scream, which is sung in unison by the fighters who charge from behind you. Overcoming the rubble, you rush towards the monster, which snaps its mandibles. All those who are attacking by your side know that their fate and that of the community will be decided in the next few moments. Your troop roars more and more, carried by its own momentum. It seems unstoppable. Any time during the following action, if you have no objective cards, everything is dead. I mean, take a 342 card. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this gross thing. Ew, that's sick. Like disgusting. Oh, no. Unsettling, reach, tough, and evasive, sorry. Oh, it all comes down to this. Oh, look at return objective cards. I see. Okay, let's take this slow. This one I'm not going to bitch and moan about. It's like a final battle. This is totally appropriate. Totally appropriate. Let's do it. Okay, so we need to learn keywords again. That's right. For some reason, do not remember ever. Unsettling. During this action, the active player may not apply effects from more than one skill card. Well, the only skill card I have in hand with an effect right now is Improvise. So that I shouldn't have to worry. Reach 2. During each consequence step, maybe I can do it like this. During each consequence step, if the action fails, one random character involved must, I would have to discard 2 cards. Tough 2. I don't know why these aren't any alphabetical order whatsoever, but anyways. Tough 2. During each result step, ignore, oh yeah, this is the worst one. At least I feel like it is. I have to ignore 2 successes every single test. Damn, that sucks. An evasive 2. During each draw step, for every 3 cards I draw, and I'm going to have to draw a lot because of this stupid thing, I'll have to discard 2 cards. So I got to remember all that, and it's going to be weird, and I'll probably mess it up, but okay. Okay, we'll keep that there-ish. Okay, let's take it slow. Let's put our die on the page here. So the first line is locked, a fight test locked at 2+, 3 stars. If I succeed, 3 damage, keep a card, move the die down. If every time I fail, 4 damage. And like I don't have armor. Like I lost my armor so long ago, this is gonna be so rough. So rough. I don't even have a cape anymore, do I? No, it's all blocked. All my armor's blocked. So damage is gonna be intense here. Thankfully I have a lot of health though. So every time I fail on the first line, 4 damage, 1 card returned. Then on the next line is 2+, 4 stars. If I succeed, I keep a card, move the die down. For every time I fail, it's 7 damage or somebody dies. I return an objective card. So I can throw them in front of me as meat shields. And then the last line is 2+, 5 stars. And if I succeed, I take 3 damage and then take a 366 card, which is probably the you win, everything is great. And every time I fail on the last line, I take 2 damage and I get to keep a card. Okay. Hopefully we don't break all our... Oh, I probably didn't roll on my last time I used my projectile. Or maybe I didn't use it. I can't remember. I know I did it once, but anyways, who cares at this point? Okay, so let's start hacking and slashing with a hatchet, I think, is the play. But it's actually more important to have this for the end, I think. No, I don't think it is, actually. I think our Gladius for the final blow would be super thematic. Oh, no, but it's a extra card or stars. This is the key. So no, we're going to use our Gladius to start. We're going to use our Gladius to start. Okay. Okay, so frig. There's way too many keywords for this one, for sure. Okay, we're going to rest up first, though. Right? Because we only have 2 cards left. So let's smooth it out here. Oh yeah, we have these. We got to use our blessings too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 37. 37. So we'll just toss 1 card away, and then we'll lose 12 health, get our most of our deck back here. $54 down to 42. Okay. I think I want to save this for the last test. Or the next one. Oh, I can ignore unsettling and get 3 fists. Huh. No, I don't care about ignoring unsettling. But 3 fists, definitely on the final one. No, that would be now I would need it. Maybe I use this on the second one? Yeah, because I feel like I can get 3 stars here. Okay. Oh yeah, but I have to ignore 2 stars. Oh yeah, jeez. Yeah. I'm gonna draw 6 cards. Using the Gladius. I'll have to discard 2 cards because I'm for every 3 I draw, right? For evasive. Okay, what else do I have to do? Unsettling doesn't affect me right now. Reach 2. If it fails, I must discard more cards, so let's remember that. And tough 2, I'm ignoring 2 successes, right? Yeah, okay. 2 plus 3 stars. Okay, I can shuffle back in 1 as if I didn't draw it. I also get a defense for the consequence step. But if I'm going to pass, which I easily do, because 2 cards, 3 stars, easy peasy. Oh, but I do take damage anyway, even on the plus. So yeah, we'll keep that. Settle prevent. I'll only take 1 damage. I will shuffle this one back in from this ability. And then these are all a big waste, but I can take 1 to hand. Yeah, I'm going to replace... No. I like having the defense in the deck, though. Oh yeah, let's look at these. Maybe... No, there's no ambush. But I could block damage. Nah. Okay, those I don't care about. I gotta shuffle this. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this to hand and dump this so that these defensive ones maybe go back into my deck somehow eventually and they can block some damage. So I take 1 damage down to 41. I took a card to hand. I move the die down to a 2 plus 4. I didn't fail, so I don't have to deal with reach. I also didn't fail, so I don't have to roll for my Gladius. Right? And I think we're on to step 2, which is 2 plus 4 stars. Which will keep this. And we're going to use this. So this will give us 3 fists automatically, which we can use 2 of them for stars, but also remember I can raise the max. So I actually can get 3 stars out of this card easy. So I'm just going to draw 2 cards. A little risky, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so 2 cards, I count 2 stars. This gives me 3 stars. Oh, I forgot to ignore stars from the first one. I forgot to ignore stars on the first one, right? Yeah. Did I still have enough stars? I forget. Oh, no. I forgot the tough. I forgot the tough on the first one, I think. Did I have 2 stars to pitch? I forget what was in my hand and what I had. So I had like 2 reflexes, which were like 3 stars. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have probably just counted. Maybe I lose 1 card from hand to make a symbol or something. I don't know what I did. Just pitch for fists, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just pitch 2 cards then. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah. As long as I don't not cheating too hard. Okay, so yeah. Pitch cards. So now I just have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, okay, that works. So on this one, yeah. Now here's the problem. I shouldn't be doing this on the second test then if my hand's like this, but if we pass, I'll get to take a card to hand, and I think we'll be okay. Okay, so this gives us 3 stars, 2 cards, 2 stars. That's 5 stars. Yeah, I probably should have been drawing more now that I'm remembering tough. Crap. Yeah. Yeah, this changes things because I forgot about tough. You know what? I'm going to shuffle this back in. I'm definitely drawing more cards because I was being cocky because I forget we need a buffer of 2. So I'm really trying to get 6 stars. Yeah. No. I'll redraw. Yeah, I'll just redraw and I'll draw like 4 cards, I think. Yeah. I'll just shuffle. And it's the only fair way. Like it could still fall apart, but 4. No. Let's go like 5. But we might as well go 6 if we're going. No, we'll go 5. And that will make us discard 2 cards. Because for every 3 we draw, right? Yeah, see, it's a little worse. A little worse. But we have fists. So we didn't really need this. How do we do this? Yeah, I didn't even get a reflex this time. Yeah, we're in trouble. It's okay. How do we do this? So right now we're only counting 2 cards. So I don't know, something like this. 2 stars. So those are our throwaways. We have 5 or 3 here. I could count another card and block this. Let's see if this works. No, that doesn't really help. That will count 1 extra. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we're good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I got to block this. I wanted to use that on the last one, but it's okay. I get to take a card to hand. Okay, hold on. This might be important. Acrobatics. I'll take sound advice to hand, actually. Okay. Returning 151. Okay. I blocked the other one. I didn't fail. I took a card to hand. I moved the die down to a 2, 5. We're not going to use this time. We're going to use this. Because I can increase the max on this. And I can make 4 stars out of 2 symbols. And I just got this. So I can make 2 wilds out of this alone, which I think is fine. So that's 4 stars. But I need like 7 stars. And I can get 1 from here. But this one's okay, because I'm just, on this one, I'm only taking 2 damage and can keep a card. I've already passed the line that will hurt these objectives, so I think we're good. Okay, so let's draw 5 cards. We'll get rid of 2. Oh, man, okay. Oh, we get some defense. Sweet. Okay. So we can count 2 cards, these 2 cards. That's 3 stars. Then I can play 1 card from hand. I'll do this one to block it, to make 2 more symbols. And that's right here. That gets us 4 stars. We're at 7. Done. Riggedy Rex Sun, 7 stars. And we block 2 of the damage that's coming in. So we only take 1. Going to 40. This is blocked. We can't keep anything. That's fine. We have 1 card in hand. The action didn't fail, so the hatchet doesn't even have to roll. And these are discarded. And we're going to take a 366. $366. The abomination collapses in a cloud of dust. Cheers resound in the citadel, and one of your companions improvises a victory dance. You freeze in horror. Behind him, foaming with rage, the creature rises up, with 1 blow impales the gyrating citizen. Oh my god. Can't have a happy ending, eh? It's not over! No! Come on, really? I'm like, yeah, I crushed it. And they're like, Okay, he's not as strong, though. It's the classic, you killed the first half of him. He's come back to life, but he's barely alive. And you just got to finish him off. Oh, come on. Anytime you have no objective cards left, take a 342. Okay. So now it's only reach 1 and tough 1. So we only ignore 1 star. And if it fails, I got to discard 1 card off my deck. So that's not bad. Okay. I only have 1 card in hand, though. 2 plus 5. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Oh, yeah, I forgot to even use this. So this is the important one where we don't want to lose objective card right now. 2 plus 5. So if that's the case, we're going to use this. Confident. And yeah, we'll use our hatchet. And we're going to draw. So we don't have to discard anything. So we can draw as much as we want, right? Yeah. I'm just going to draw like 6 cards. No, let's draw like 7. YOLO. Okay. So 2 cards, we have 3 stars. if we had another card, we can make 2 more stars. So we're at 5. And we have 1,000 cloak symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only can use 2. We have like 100 stars here. 100 stars. We have we use this symbol. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 at least. Yeah, 9 I think we got. So we're definitely good. We take a card to hand. Take a reflex, I think. No, we'll take determination. Yeah, just a free star. Oh, actually, this is probably the play. Double flags, though? I don't know if I have the best way to make those right now, actually. Yeah, no. Oh, man, this one's good, too. Stealth? Yeah, I'll just take determination. Okay. And we move it down 2, 4. Yeah, we have 1,000 stars minus 1 for tough one. Yeah. What I was trying to say, we have way more stars. Hey, Sakara, how's it going? Hey, Tara, how's it going? Yeah, we're almost done, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I think we have more time. We're still in the boss fight here. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Okay. So, 2 plus 4 stars. This is returned. Yeah, let's just use this. We'll draw 4 cards. I can shuffle 1 back in. So we can count 2. We got a wild here. So that's 2 stars here. So 2. And if we just count 2 of these, that's 3 more. So that's 5. We have 4. We got our tough buffer. I'll shuffle this one back in as if I didn't draw it. Then we take 3 damage, going down to 37. And we move the die down to a 2 plus 3, which should be no problem. Okay. We didn't fail, so we're good with this. We don't have to roll. On the last one, I'm just going to take 4 cards. Super cocky. Because we've constructed our deck to crush. And I can only count 2 of the cards, so we'll say it's these 2. We have these here. We have a wild showing, so we can make 2 more stars. So that's 5 stars total. 6. No, we're not spending cards. Let's not get cocky, because it could be a third wave. Yeah. So we have more than enough. So we're going to take a 505 card. A 505. For the second time, the monster collapses with a snarl. But everyone stays far back. You approach it cautiously and poke the lifeless body with your weapon. It is indeed dead, and the cheers rise in the former sacred grove. Bug is back on the menu, boys. You are lifted up in triumph. After burning the monster's corpse and burying your dead, you join the community at the center of the camp. Tomorrow, it will be time to mourn your fallen, but tonight the camp will glow with bonfires. Over the next few days, the caterpillars have finished eating the last of the cocoons. The time has come to sow and rebuild. Never has the future looked so bright as it does today. Congratulations, you vanquished the threat, Dadachaem's awakening. Another 7th curse / threat in the books. This freaking bug. I can't believe this is what comes out of the cocoons, man. Come on, really? That's insane. It wasn't dead. And we saved all our people. So yeah, definitely easy mode. But again, right from the beginning, I knew jamming our deck full of reflexes and somewhat advanced skill cards kind of make it so you just draw a bunch of stars all the time. But the lock stuff and not having the right things for the right tests sometimes made it so even the reflex cards don't work. But these green abilities, like, man, they like really pile up and make some cool stuff happen. But yeah. But yeah, it's fun. Story-wise, is definitely cool. Definitely cool. Like, it's very dark and depressing stuff, but it's definitely neat. So who needs map cards? Come on. Come on, who needs... I don't even need these map cards. I'm just so good. I'm just kidding. Yeah, where's our fly carapace armor that we can use going forward? So I'm assuming when we're done, I literally have to put everything back the way it was. And starting a new threat, you literally carry nothing forward, right? That's, I'm assuming, how the game works. Each threat is its own contained campaign, right? But obviously they take place in the same world. But who knows? Like, does it all take place in the same citadel? You don't have to answer that. I'm just like, that's what's driving me to want to play another threat, is to see like how they handle the threats in this game. And I'll be honest, like, I was a little frustrated at some things in the game, and I was like, man, after this threat, I'm done. But I knew, like, it's like small things, and I know it's just the first scenario or the first campaign they recommend playing. But all it takes, just like same thing in damn video games, all it takes is me to see the possible map, you know, zoom out, and then see how much fog area I have not explored. And I'm like, if the game mechanics are fairly fun, and there's some fun discovery elements, and it doesn't feel too tedious, like I'm working, you know, then I want to explore it and see the rest of the map. I want to see more. I want to see more. So that, I think I want to play more. But I shouldn't do it right away. Maybe give it like a week to chill at least. But I do want to explore more. Because literally we only explored like here, a little bit here, get down to Kel. This area I've ripped through like once or twice, but like didn't even stop to think. And we've been up here. So literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish, 8-ish. 8-ish squares out of the, like, what is it? 6 by 4. So 24, right? Spots. And we've only looked at like 8-ish. And like, I mean, we didn't even explore all of the areas on all of them. But yeah. Yeah, there are, the box came with 4 campaign sheets. You can print out more, I think, but I like these, are really nice. I could just erase them, you know, and reuse them. But since I know I'm not going to play this multiplayer, I don't think, it gives you 4 by default, so you can play like 4 player, I think, at the beginning. Oh no, this is for each run, right? Yeah, because all the players share this, right? It's not one for each player. Yeah, this is your home base. Yeah, this is just your home base. This is no individual stats. Yeah. Make it in 3 weeks. I'll be back from... Okay, I can push it further. Yeah. I should play some other games too. But I don't want to like forget everything we've seen and learned. So like selfishly, like I want to remember where I've been and what I've seen in case we have to cross over areas we've already been. But I'm hoping the next threat like starts us somewhere new and we get to explore a new place. But I know it's going to be a little harder because they recommended playing that one second. So it's going to be more challenging, or assume we know. Well, the box only came with 2 threats, right? I just have the default. One sec. So we have to play through this again if we play again, which I shouldn't remind myself because playing the same thing over and over again is kind of annoying, but it wasn't that bad. This one, Drums of Desolation. Oh, this is a thick book. This is much thicker. Where's the other one? Much thicker. Maybe not that much, but it is thicker, it feels. I'm gonna peek. 55 pages? 43. 12 more pages of juicy goodness in this one. Yeah. And then technically there was the third threat that we looked at during one of our streams that Yogi has already pre-purchased pretty much for us. The Final Throne or whatever. That was part of the original Kickstarter campaign, which is the separate retail expansion you could buy. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy that one. But I still would play this one first. And then if I don't get to the throne, I don't know. But yeah, I shouldn't flip through it. But, yeah. So basically... yeah, it came with 4 fresh sheets. But again, I only wrote in pencil because you're constantly erasing and changing stuff. So you could keep reusing the same sheet, right? Like, I'm not going to, but you could. Like, I know I'm not playing probably more than 4 campaigns, right? So if I play the other one from the retail, that's 1 more. If we get the Final Throne expansion, and then on the second Kickstarter that's going right now or is already over, I don't even know, there is another campaign they added. And they probably even give you more sheets than that one. So I think we're fine. But you can print more of these. You could probably laminate this somehow. Like cut it, laminate them, you know, and then just like dry erase right on them and stuff. People do that, I think. Yeah. So yeah, definitely a cool game. Like there are some annoyances, but it's probably the same annoyances I had with 7th Continent. The compound little fights and stuff are neat. But yeah, I just love exploring new areas, and it feels like the retracing our steps in this one was a little weird, but maybe it did that on purpose because it's the first threat. So I got to keep remembering, like, not everyone who plays this has played 7th Continent, and you don't need to. You can ignore 7th Continent ever existed and just play 7th Citadel. And this is the first threat they recommend new players to play. So the fact that it's retracing your steps is kind of teaching you, like, pay attention to where you are and what is going on, and you'll come at it from different directions. And that knowledge of the terrain and what you run into, it will help you going forward if you use that to your advantage, you know? But yeah, I definitely love running into new things. And it's bugging me that we didn't visit like that one building we saw today. There was that castle thing on the water I didn't visit. We didn't save the people, the sick people. What else? There was other, oh, we didn't take the package back. There's things that are bugging me that I wish I did. But I spoiled less for you watching if you've never played this before. And maybe seeing this played might make you realize maybe this game is for you and maybe you'll try it out. And if you do, I spoiled less for you and I'll feel better about that. But yeah. Oh, there's 2 hours to go on the Kickstarter right now. What are the odds that's crazy that's still going? We probably played this whole campaign within the Kickstarter window. I feel like the Kickstarter launched like, oh, maybe it launched like after we started it already. I can't remember. And it wasn't timed that way. It's just like they are smart where they ship the copies to everybody, and once everyone's got their copy and it's had a little bit of time to play it, then they drop the campaign on you to try to get you to buy into more, right? To build on the hype. But yeah, and that's like, I just sat there for a bit and eventually got to playing it, but yeah. Scarborough says, yeah, the wife wanted to laminate one to use marker on them. No way we'll play that many times. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this is more than enough for me to experience the game. And if I died, like, if I was down to my last sheet, you know, and I'm like struggling and I'm playing again, like, I would just like die and then erase what I wrote on it and like start again, you know? Not a big deal. Yeah, the 7th Citadel, I'm assuming, is 2 hours left on it. I think that's what Sakabra's saying. But yeah, I'm not backing anything in that crowdfunding campaign. I'll just wait until it'll be at retail. You can buy it in Canada, no problem. Shipping's not the worst, buying from the retail store. I don't need all the extra expansion, the little tiny boxes and stuff. I don't need that. I would just buy the one main box if I were to do it. Yeah. Return to 7th Citadel? Oh, yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm not returning the 7th Citadel. I haven't even left the 7th Citadel yet. So I'm trying not to back anything more until I've actually enjoyed what exists. Because I made that mistake with 7th Continent where I bought tons of the expansion stuff and never even got to any of it. And I played quite a bit of that game. But I never got to the... I bought all that expansion stuff and never... I could play in the future, but I doubt it now that this exists, right? But yeah. We'll see. Scarpa says, yeah, we're gonna wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. Yep. Do they sell it at any of those? I just buy it off of their retail, like off of Serious Pulp's website, because they ship from Canada too. Yeah, I never thought to look in those, because yeah, when I look for 7th Continent stuff, I feel like I couldn't find any of the expansion stuff at those stores. Yeah, so I don't know. But did they get 7th Citadel? If only there was a website to check and see if you could find it online. I don't know if it still exists. Board Game Oracle, right? Let's just base game it. Yeah, no, I don't know if they plan on hitting retail, but even the base game is not showing up anywhere. Can you buy 7th Citadel anywhere in Canada? No. Yeah, you have to get it from Serious Pulp, I think, Sacabra, if you're in Canada. Yeah, it's not a game like they don't sell it through normal distribution. Yeah. Unless, oh, maybe this one they did? No. Yeah, you just have to go to Serious Pulp's website. Pledge now. Shop. I'm in Canada. Yeah, so if you want to get anything, they just sell it like from, they have like, they probably use like one of those stores to sell their copies, you know, just like warehouse it for them. But yeah, it ships from Canada. I remember when I ordered expansion stuff for 7th Continent, it got here quick and it came, I forget who shipped it, but it was somebody that I've received stuff from before. I'm pretty sure, unless they've switched with who they use. Like it could secretly come from the US. I don't know, but leftover stock. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, this is a little threat box that I was gonna grab. Yeah, it's just some cards. Cards, a book. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, look, you get another community sheet. If you buy this expansion at retail, right? You get another community sheet. There you go. There you go. So you can play the base game 2 threats, twice each, if you wanted, for example, and never have to like use a new sheet. And then you get another sheet in here if you want. Okay, cool. There you go. Found some information right there for you. Ponta says, that reminds me of a thing I dislike. Oh, of a thing I dislike in this game. They don't tell you what is future content and not. So you can go exploring to only run into a wall because it isn't implemented. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. So it's like you're kind of better off if like if you wait and again, good things come to those who wait. So let's say in like 3 years from now, you were to go buy a bundle for this game and you get all the expansions, all the threats, you shuffle all the cards in together, you'll have the whole world to be open to you, right? You won't run into those invisible walls yet, right? But playing now new, it's like you only have the cards for the certain threats, you'll run into walls and stuff. But it's like, yeah. Yogi says, yeah, just buy everything so you have no walls. Nah, it's still enjoyable without it, I think. I don't think I need all the expansion stuff. And the worst part is you buy those expansion stuff and then half them tell you don't play with these if you're new, or don't play with these if you find the game too hard, or only play with this expansions for the super hardcore fan, and it's like, oh, then why did I buy these expansions? So don't buy everything blindly for the game unless you're literally going to play it so much you become like so hardcore good at it, right? Otherwise, just have some classic fun playing on story mode and rock it, And that's been fun. Buy everything and you can make new walls in your house. Jacob, you're here just in time to miss everything. Just kidding. Yeah, we're about to end. One day they'll sell 7th Globe. Yeah, the day you have to play it in your driveway. Or you have to find the local gymnasium and play it on the floor there and like have this giant map that keeps growing. Yeah. Oh, Pontus says, except you can't buy everything now, and mostly it's annoying because they tease stuff with the scouting. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't scout enough to know, like, to realize that was a thing. Like, look at all the cool stuff you can find over here, and you go there to find a wall. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, I didn't rip the map too hard, right? So, yeah, I can see that being annoying. Yeah, there's so many things I didn't even scratch the surface on, I feel. But yeah, it's definitely a cool run. Definitely a cool playthrough. Well, anyways, thank you everyone for all the help. If you're watching along with us live, all the putting up with the whining, helping me figure out things, correct rules, miss triggers, come up with cool ideas. Those who played blindly along with me, voting on the polls and helping do decisions and stuff, not getting me killed by putting my hand in trees, all those kind of things. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Another campaign done in the books. So yeah, I'll play another thread of this, but I definitely need to take a little break from it for sure. But it might only be like a week. Like maybe I'll start it up next week. We'll see. I have to now, I didn't realize I was going to finish today. I thought I was going to be playing this again on Friday, but I definitely don't want to start a new campaign of this on Friday. But I'll take a look at the games. Maybe we'll play like a little palette cleanser or something in between, solo-wise. And then get back to this maybe next week or the week after or something. Because I don't want it to be too long where I start forgetting what the hell is going on in the world, I don't know too many bones. But I actually replied to an email the other day for a game that's Too Many Bones adjacent that hopefully we'll get soon-ish. But I don't know when that's actually going to come. But yeah, we should, yes, we should be locked in for a copy, an early copy. Should be, knock on wood. Assuming disasters don't happen, But everything seems locked in. So yeah, stay tuned for that. The Trove chest is going to Gen Con with Rob and Mel. I don't even know if I could find straps to put that thing on my back that wouldn't just break. Are you kidding? I have to like deadlift and squats, like so much weight preparing for that, to carry that around. Hey Brian, how's it going? Septa Baylor. Yes, yes. I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, you have an instant hernia. Yeah, yeah. No, Too Many Bones. I want to play more Too Many Bones, but it's like with Elder Scrolls on the horizon, it's like it's this issue I have of like when I play games that are too similar, and I know there's like a second edition coming or something. What a good content creator should do is play the game and like play it and really remember it and be good at it. So when the new one comes, you really know the differences. But my flaw is if I play games that are too similar, too close together, both enjoyment of both games suffers because I start bleeding rules through and misunderstanding rules, and like it just frustrates me more, and it makes it harder to do. So in my opinion, or my theory is, and what I've learned is, the further between similar games I can go, the fresher mind I can have coming at the new game and learning it with like little memory of the other ones, like nitty gritty rules. Or remember the overall feel of the game so I can compare. But if I can just like dump out of my mind all those like old little rules and old little tweaks and erratas and all those kind of things and come at it clean with the new game and approach it fresh, I can also have the opinion from like a newer kind of gamer. Like if this is your first game you're playing before the old one, it's easier for me to visualize that. I don't know if any of that's making sense. So yeah. So for me to go and like, let's say, oh, next week I'll relearn Too Many Bones. It's going to be like riding a bike. It doesn't take that long. But to get good at Too Many Bones again, I already found out after you take years away from Too Many Bones, it's hard to get back into it, especially with campaign or expansion content, because that expansion content is targeted at hardcore Too Many Bones players, right? And it just knocks me around. And if I were to play Too Many Bones, I would want to play multiplayer right now. I definitely want to play multiplayer instead of solo. So I don't consider Too Many Bones as a game I want to solo right now. But don't get me wrong, Too Many Bones is still awesome. I wish I could just play it every day, but reality is, again, I can only keep clear so many rules in so many games at a time, and I find I enjoy them less if I'm trying to play way too many at the same time. And be good at them all, or understand them all, or enjoy them all. It's not good. It's not good. But I do the same with other stuff, right? Like I don't like watching more than like one TV series or whatever at a time, right? Like I like to just enjoy the characters, the story, the writing, what's happening in them, one at a time ish, you know. Same with movies and stuff like that too. You know, yeah, if that makes sense. Play Shoots and Ladders then? No, I have some solo games that are like a little not so deep that I've been meaning to play that we can play. Like Jacko, what's that one called again? Resist? Is it called Resist? That one I feel like I could probably learn. I'll play it a few times off stream first, and yeah. But that's like a game I want to play before going to Gen Con. That's on my pre-Gen Con playlist. Yeah, because I might want to, if I can grab the sequel one there, I might do that too, because that one looked cool. The Witchcraft one. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see though. And then Yogi says G.I. Joe and My Little Pony crossover. No, what about crossover? I have the Transformers and My Little Pony crossover. Get it right, Yogi. That one probably exists, but I don't have that one. But yeah, I could play that. That would be super hardcore. Yeah, that's kind of would be great for audiences of this game, you know, dark, depressing, survival. Yeah, that sounds like the perfect perfect segue to take the fans from this game over to that. Yeah, oh yeah. Let me hear face. Oh yeah, so Jacko says, what deck you playing in SWU? Yesterday I played Luke Yellow. I played that a couple times. Before that, I played. So in the last week, at weekly locals / store showdowns. This is how bad I am, Jacqueline. It's bad. I've played Credit Green, Palp Green, Vader Green, Boba Yellow, Boba Green, Luke Yellow. What else have I whipped out? Iden Blue. I played that at one of our Sundays. Keep in mind, I play like 2 to 4 days a week, organized at different stores. Plus store showdowns were in there. There was a store showdown like every single weekend for like a month. And I get bored playing the same deck very quickly. So I like to switch a lot. And this is only the first set. It's insane. And there's still so many leaders, I've never even put their decks together. And we're going to have the new set in like a couple weeks. And then I have like 18 more leaders to try to play catch up on. It's crazy. And tonight I'm playing, and I'm not playing a deck I've played before. I'm either going to play like Palp Yellow. I think I want to try now, because I've been wanting to put that together for like a month, and I haven't. I have like this bucket list of decks I've not played that I want to play. But I don't play them casually at home first. I literally take them to a tournament to try. And yeah, I'll lose the first game always, because I don't know what I'm doing. But it's fun trying to figure it out live on the fly in like a tournament setting. Because I just don't care. It's fine. I'll just fund other people's prize support. It's okay. No, but sometimes I get iron credit or packs and stuff, so. But I'm trying not to be too hardcore competitive with it. I'm trying to be more casual. So I'm trying to like cycle up decks I'm playing. It helps me learn the other matchups I might be playing against if I actually pilot them. So yeah. I also want to make like a Vader like Force kind of deck I've not really played yet. But I might wait for set 2 for that. Yeah. Yeah, played my first hero deck this week, playing a Luke deck. I want to try Han at some point too, but there's a lot of guys playing it locally, so I don't want to just also play at Han. I don't want to play mirror matches, so I purposely won't play stuff other people are playing, really. Which probably hurts my chances of winning, but whatever. But yeah, that's just like the decks I played in like the last 2 weeks. It's crazy. Like I could easily just keep, I always have 2 decks built in my deck box. And like if I play them at more than 2 events, I feel like I want to switch them out and just play something, bring something different. Yogi, I never even finished Elden Ring. I never played more than like 4 hours of Elden Ring. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. I saw they have an expansion. I'm like, man, I never even like, yeah, I just, yep. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Now, solo Lorcana, I can't really play that. I know I'd have to buy the stuff to play solo. I still have all my set 1 stuff, most of it. But I'm probably gonna sell it. I don't know. There are people that play it locally, but I'm just gonna stick with Star Wars Unlimited. And if I were to fall back to another game, it would be Keyforge, which I do know there are players not too far from me that are playing that still, very small amount. But there is some tournament support around me for Keyforge still going and growing, actually. I don't know how many years that game has left on its life, but I still miss it, and I think Keyforge is a super solid game. And you can just buy a deck and jump in anytime, which I think is really cool. But right now, Star Wars is like totally my love for competitive card gaming. It's just like scratching that itch and more, and it's literally like the first set. Yeah. The only first set of a game that like kind of wowed me like this was Keyforge. All the others needed expansions like right from the beginning. They didn't feel like really like that solid. But for some reason, Star Wars Unlimited feels like insanely balanced, crazy game in the first set. So hopefully they don't screw it up. Yeah, Minion, yeah. Twin Suns will be more regular, like start of set 4, I think, right? That's when we'll probably see like dedicated products for it and stuff. Because that's when the rules change where you can have, it's like 80 plus card decks, right? Yeah. Jacob says, question, it sounds like you're checked out on this game, but if you weren't streaming it, would you still going out, would you have sooner? Jacob, I'm not sure what you're saying. Sounds like you're checked out on this game, but if you weren't streaming it, would you still going out, would you have sooner? Were you dragging it on for us? I think, I mean, I'll wait. I know there's a stream delay. You'll probably type what you mean. Maybe, okay. Maybe you mean like yesterday and stuff, I was frustrated. Yeah, there's certain things about this game. I talked about it already on today's stream. There's certain things I've been frustrated with, but a lot I like about this game. And I'm definitely going to play more of this game. And I didn't check out on it. There's just moments in it where I get frustrated, and it's weird how it's organized. And it's weird how it was backtracking through the same things over and over again. And some of those complex little tests are annoying when you have too many of them. When I just want to like go. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I need to just slow down and enjoy the game more. And there was spots where I just wasn't feeling certain scenarios. The goals just weren't interesting to me. The game was getting cluttery. Constantly cleaning up during the same scenario annoys me. I don't know what it just is. Maybe it's because I stream it. And that annoyed me with 7th Continent too. That will always annoy me. No game is perfect. But trust me, if this game sucked and I was checked out on it, I would just stop playing it. 100%. I would stop playing it, okay? That is clear. I've proven that in the past, where I don't care if a publisher sent me the game, whatever. If it stinks, I will tell you and I will stop playing it. I will just give up on it. I dump it. I move on to something else. Life is too short. I need to enjoy what I'm doing, or this is not the job for me. So, yeah, no. Yeah, I think that's what you're asking. If not for streaming it, would you still be playing it? Remember, I just got here. Yeah, so I talked about it a bit already, Jacob. So yeah, so there were certain parts that frustrated me, but yeah. But no, I definitely enjoyed today, for sure. Today was better, even though we backtracked through a lot of the same stuff. Today was good. Today was fine. Yeah, it ended cool. Definitely ended on a high note. I felt good about it. The overall run of the threat was enjoyable. There were some weird scenarios and some weird design decisions. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to judge. I can't compare it to 7th Continent 100% yet because I played so much of that. But most of the changes seem cool and good. And it still feels like a 7th Continent game, just with tweaks. But the tweaks aren't annoying, like how Frosthaven tweaked and changed and added crap onto Gloomhaven. That was all unnecessary, annoying stuff to me, pretty much. For an already kind of heavy, long setup, annoying kind of stuff involved in Gloomhaven already. Gloomhaven was already pushing the limit on like annoying the gamer, you know, but the annoyance didn't outweigh the enjoyment in most cases. But Frosthaven has definitely pushed it too far in some instances. This game didn't do that. The map addition is cool. The campaign, cool. The cutting it up into scenarios, I think it's interesting. I like the way there's no crafting. I think that's fine. The life system with the life dial, I like better. The option of a story mode, the option of, what else is different? I don't know. But it still feels like a 7th Continent game. Just like, hey, we learned some things, let's try some things out. Maybe it's not perfect still. It's maybe not perfect still. No game is though, but it's definitely a lot of it was in a step in the right direction. And even the things I'm annoyed with, like, yeah, there's still some people will enjoy the crap out of it, right? But yeah, at this point, I definitely, if you were to ask me, Rob, I can only play one, where do I start? I would just say play 7th Citadel. I would just say start here. Start here. It's a way better start. That first curse in the first game, Voracious Goddess, Jesus Christ. I can see why people instantly sold their copies playing that after they died the first time and realized they had to replay so much. This, at least it's a little more gentler, and I feel like you play on story mode, go through your first threat if you're new to this system, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Definitely enjoyable ride. Yeah, I don't know. Journal is nice. Oh, the dialogue book. The dialogue book, too. I don't know what's cheaper, and it's not about cheapness. It's like literally, I don't care if this game is $50 more. If there's the higher chance that 7th Continent, let's say you drop $50 on it, let's say it's $50 for 7th Continent, and you play it for a few hours and it's like smacks you in the face and you die and you realize like, man, this first intro thing is not fun. I hate this game. That's $50 down the drain and a bunch of like pretty much wasted time. And you'll be mad. This game, at least, even if it's double the price, you're going to play through, especially if you approach it if you're new, on like the story mode, like I did. I probably shouldn't have played on story mode. I think, you know, yeah, I would have had more bad things happen and we probably wouldn't have got this far, but you could still enjoy a full playthrough playing on story mode. You know, maybe you die near the end, it's fine. But I feel like you get more hours of enjoyment out of this kind of guaranteed at a higher chance than you would out of 7th Continent, in my opinion. Just the way it's structured. Like 7th Continent, the designers were cocky and they thought like, it'd be fun to make it a survival game where people die all the time. They just die and you have to replay stuff. Die again, start from the beginning. Die again, start from the beginning. Haha, isn't this fun? Look how replayable it is. This is great. And then a lot of people don't like that. It's not as fun. This game probably can be played that way if you play it on like the hardcore mode. But you're not going to do that the first time you play, right? I don't know. This game just leans more in the sandboxy kind of video game, open world kind of feel than 7th Continent does too. It adds extra stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't put the price as like the determining factor. I wouldn't even weigh that into it. You need to look at what 7th Continent's theme is, what it does, and what they've changed to this version at a high level, and just decide which ones for you to start with. And you can play them in either order. They're not connected, they're in different worlds. The only thing that they're the same is like the foundation of the mechanics and the overall kind of design of the game, how it functions. But a lot is tweaked and changed. So like 7th Citadel, oh, it's like 150 Canadian, okay? And 7th Continent, yeah, it's a $50 difference. Although, if you're gonna buy 7th Continent, am I correct in saying this? This is that new tutorial they added, right? This is actually the version you buy, is $109 in Canadian. Obviously, wherever you live, it's whatever, right? The Crystal Song is like that new tutorial, right? That you should really, yeah. Yes. Okay. They screwed up in the base game and had no good tutorial. They just wanted you to learn by like playing hours and hours and dying, right? And retracing your steps. But they learned, and in the second Kickstarter, I think, right? They introduced a new tutorial that you could buy, and you play that first. And it's more gentler and doesn't waste all your time and like actually teaches you stuff and, you know, gets you into the systems, right? So technically, if I'm doing apples to apples, I'd probably compare the price of the starter pack. And again, if you're doing it through crowdfunding, it's probably all different pricing and stuff too. And bundles and things and whatever you want to do and shipping costs and stuff. So I would compare this starter pack of whatever this price is. I don't know if I can switch my country to show you guys. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, let's just use US for example, because I know that's like majority of my audience is like US viewers. So $109 to get like a solid, you know, you get your 2 threats and whatever. And then this is, the starter pack is 79 US. So I would compare this to this. So like $40 difference. So it's up to you. Like, if this theme looks good to you versus this theme, that might be all you need to choose. If price is your thing, sure. But I would bet you'd probably spend more time in this game enjoying it if you enjoy this type of game than you would maybe in this one. Like there's a higher, like less risk, I think. Based on, again, this is their first design where there's some problems, maybe for you, maybe not. And this is their second more refined design where they learned based on feedback and that. Both, if you like this style of game, both they're up there, great in quality, great games. I like them. But if you don't like this style of game and you're not sure, like, yeah, it's up to you. Maybe you can find a used copy of 7th Continent and try that out, you know? And see if it's for you. And maybe you can find it for like $30 or something, you know, someone selling it online or something. Or at a convention this summer, you know, go to a board game convention, buy someone's used copy of 7th Continent. Maybe even 7th Citadel. Maybe some people have already played 7th Citadel and are like, not for me, and they're dumping it, you know? Yeah. Anyone who has feedback in the chat who's played both these, drop it in the chat if you're watching this later. Open up the chat archive. But yeah, you guys, throw your 2 cents in there. Like, I'm only one person, just like you guys. Like, don't trust what I'm saying. You only use it as a part in your calculations, you know? Like one piece. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seamish says, yesterday's episode was not very fun, but all the others seem fun. Yeah, Jacob. I don't play games just to like, yeah. Like if people were like, we want to see you play 7th Citadel, I would play it a few streams, and if it wasn't for me, I would have stopped playing. So just keep that in mind. But I do like to give campaign games as much of a chance as I can to see like how the later game goes, how the campaign progresses. You know, how cool is the campaign system and the story and the adventure, and does it get boring and all that stuff. You only know that if you play enough of it, right? And sometimes I like to, for science, just keep it going. But like, yeah, I'm not going to keep it going if it sucked. I don't just play for the stream. I can't do that. I can't always do that. Minion says, even if 7th Citadel is more expensive, since it's newer, it's probably easier to sell secondhand, so you probably more easily recoup some of the costs. I would say that's a pretty fair statement. Steve George says, remember 7th Continent was their first developed game? Yes, and that's like a crazy achievement, I think. It is survival, which they were seeking to replicate. Yeah. Like, you're lost in a freaking jungle. What do you think's going to happen, right? Like losing at solitaire. Yeah, tutorial easy to do in a 7th Continent. Good old US Survey. Yep. Some places have it for 45, but doesn't include all that. Yeah, the only thing is this Crystal Song thing is like a good tutorial. It's like good. But if you already have watched us play through it and you kind of understand how the game works, you don't need the Crystal Song. You could just get a base copy of 7th Continent and go at it, right? You know what you're getting into. You know you could play for like 20 hours, die, and then have to start over. But again, take notes, draw out little maps, get some graph paper, you know, make notes on Google Docs or whatever like I was doing, and learn from each playthrough. You will enjoy it more if you start understanding that, like, whenever I see these flowers 3 cards east of this is this thing I want to avoid unless I have the rope or whatever, you know, like write that stuff down and learn from what happens. Don't go in this cave without torch equals bear rips my head off, whatever happens. I'm just making stuff up probably. Maybe that really did happen. I don't remember, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. You will enjoy these games more if you do that. And I don't do it on stream for this one. I was going at this one as like my first playthrough. Let's see what happens, you know. Not sure if I was going to play more of it. But I did like it a lot, and I do want to play more of it. Even though some stuff annoyed me. But it did not annoy me enough that I don't want to play more. So yeah. There's lots of bears in cave. Even in 7th Citadel. Oh, man. I just remember the bears that wanted to fish in the other one. Okay, let's see. Steve says, I definitely like the second version. They learned from the first game. Yep. Pontus says, 7th Citadel is a better survival exploration game in my opinion, but it can be annoying with the grinding. Yeah, that's the term. I keep forgetting to call it grinding. Yeah, that's it. 7th Continent is grindy. That's the word. Thank you. I keep forgetting what to say. I keep saying, like, you die, you have to replay, retrace your steps. But yeah, it's really grinding, right? That's really what it is. But less grinding if you take notes and learn, right? I think. And draw maps. C. Mitch says, I don't plan on buying either, but 7th Citadel seems more fun to watch. Okay. Okay. That's good feedback. So, because C. Mitch likes watching this one more, I'm just going to play it because C. Mitch likes to watch it better. I mean, because I like the game. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, it's all good. There's lots of fears. I've dipped my toe into Arkham LCG rabbit hole, so I will be broke for the rest of the year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's too bad. I am sorry to hear that. Well, that's too bad. You're not going to be buying any games anytime soon. You're just stuck with all that stuff. That's too bad. That's Jacobs enjoy watching. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And again, I'm going to bitch and moan at certain points in a game where like I get frustrated. And keep in mind, sometimes it's the mood I'm in of the day. It's like, could be things outside of streaming that are frustrating. It could be a gaming experience I had in another game and then contrasted playing this game that I'm like, why is this game doing this to me? But then if I sit back and kind of look at like, what is this game supposed to be doing? Oh, it's kind of like a survival game. Oh, the world's falling apart, post-apocalyptic, you know. Of course, I'm getting lost in a maze, and of course I'm getting turned around and seeing the same things again, and doing these stupid monsters are crawling out of the walls, and I have to fight them to the death and all that. It all makes sense. It's just, I wasn't really in the mood for maybe that yesterday. Yeah. If Rob is moaning, the game is good. Yeah, this kind of is sometimes the case. Yes. If the game is not on the channel, the game is garbage. Yeah, that's... I wouldn't say that. Sometimes I just don't choose to buy certain games, and I might be missing out on my favorite games ever, and I don't even know. There's too many games, that's the problem. So yeah, don't judge it by it. You can't say that. Definitely there's games that are amazing that I've never even played. That I know. I guarantee that's a fact. Yeah. And there's games that I've not played because I thought weren't great that I know are amazing and some people will love them, and vice versa. So yeah, that's the beauty of the hobby. There's like a game for everybody and many choices for everybody that are all great. And there's games that like I love that you hate, and games that you hate that I love. And we're spoiled, man. We're so spoiled. And I'm over here complaining all the time. And like, I know I really have it really good. I know I have it really good. Real talk. It's like, yeah. It's like, what am I complaining about? Minion says, one thing I think that it would be harder to get other people into 7th Continent. It's hard to ask to say, play this curse, we'll lose, but we'll learn more if we play this next time. Yes. That's why I like 7th Continent and why I settled on playing it solo. I tried playing 7th Continent. I had my daughter playing, my wife playing, and I was like, this is like rough. Everyone wants to wander in their own directions. The whole thing of getting onto the same tile together. There was like the thing where like, if you're not on the tile, you can't help each other do something or whatever. And then it was this like area management kind of positioning puzzle too. And nah. I like playing them like I play Zelda and I'm just like Link running around the world, you know? I'm not playing like Link or like Zelda Four Swords or whatever it's called here. That's not the Zelda for me. I like Zelda where I'm just one dude running around, exploring the world, playing single player sandbox games. And I enjoyed 7th Continent way better like that. But that's not true for everybody. Now this game, I don't know. Maybe this game would be fine. I feel like this game might be better multiplayer, but I may never know. I may never know. But yes, I feel like this one would be the better one to play multiplayer with some players that I've never played before, I think. Versus 7th Citadel, where you can try a single scenario just to see if you like it or not. Yep. Yep. But again, you could play that intro scenario with some other players, but again, then they have to know they're going to be like, you're about to be dedicated to like hours and hours of this, you know? That's the problem. No Zelda 2. And this game does not support drop-in, drop-out too. Oh, no, sorry. This game does support drop-in, drop-out. Yeah, because at the start of every scenario, right, you're setting up based on player count, your health and stuff, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pontus says, yeah, I agree. This looks better multiplayer than Continent. Yeah. I feel safe in saying that, even though I've never played this multiplayer. I feel like this one, I might do that. I even thought about playing this with Mel, but we're just playing other games at the same time, and I just wanted to play it, so I figured I'll tackle it solo. Just like 7th Continent. Yeah. Anyways. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for enjoying the series, if you did enjoy it at all. If you didn't, I understand completely. But I don't know how the hell you made it this far. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna say like 95% will be playing more of this game, but I can't always promise 100% because I'll get into other games, I'll play other things, conventions will happen, things will move on, you know, other shiny boxes of fun will distract me. But I'll try to get back into this as quick as I can so that I don't forget things and lose things. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel, you know, and keep an eye on your subscription feed. If you don't see it in a few weeks, then it probably ain't happening for a while. But yeah, I definitely want to play more. And if you're interested in 7th Continent, other game we're talking about, and you just want to watch it be played, I think I have links in the video descriptions of these episodes to the playlists of the different curses we played. So you can see how that game kind of works out. But yeah. But tomorrow we'll be streaming Lord of the Rings, Dreams of Middle-earth. On the weekend, more Arkham Horror living card game. The Feast of Hemlock Grove. And then, yeah, we'll figure out other stuff. Now I have to go figure out what deck I'm going to play tonight. And clean up this game. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I have to clean up the banish pile, too. Oh, man. And all my loot. Oh, no. This is going to be sorting cards for hours. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But anyways, thank you all for the help. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for clicking the like button. All 35 of you at this point. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.